all the other podcasts are not entertaining you in the world, there comes a time when you need the number one podcast to save you from boredom. UnCensor The Conversation Podcast. We are here for the people, always. I say, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know it's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the best film writer, director, St. Louis Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, the Hollywood music artist, number one bestseller, battle rapper, Lacey G. Soldier. Turn, I need some more accolades. Give them to me. But this is UnCensor The Conversation Podcast. We are live right now. We on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. If you did not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow on wherever you watch your podcast. It's iHeartRadio, Amazon, Apple Music, Pornhub. I'm going to check it one day and see. Let me know if we're on Pornhub for this piece. But we're about to get to this crazy show. So first up, we have Miss Busy Boss, the wonderful, amazing, talented Stacey White in the building.
Happy Monday. Let's have a great show, you guys. Let's get it cracking. That part.
All right, then we got, if you want to see if she high, get a surprise. All you got to do is look at her eyes. We got Tabitha throwing shade, Shantae in the building.
What's up, y'all? I miss the days when the club was full of ballers and their pockets was full grown.
Bars. All right, and then the next person we got up, she tried to hide her screen because she didn't want y'all to see the fentanyl she was sharing, selling it all that while she just popped there. We got Tara Michelle in the building.
I swear, I have never sold drugs in my life. This is too much for me. Hey, you can find me at Opinionated Sense on YouTube. You can find me Opinionated_Sense on Instagram and on all your streaming platforms on my podcast, One Man and One Woman, the podcast.
All right, then we got my boy. You can't spell a Lou without putting his name better. We got my boy Gateway Louie in the building.
What it do is Gateway Louie. Let's have a good show, y'all.
All right, and then you got the fashion designer up in the crib. We got Nucci Bang up in this.
What's the word, everybody? Let's have a good night. Hey, I'm a future motherfucking mogul. Y'all better know this, man.
I don't know what happened. Ricky was her. I guess she'll come back up in this.
She had to take a phone call, but
It says I'm gonna call me back.
Teresa said, "Hello, beautiful people. Cheers."
Hey, girl. Hey.
To have a great show up in this month.
Hello.
All right. First topic. Hold on. All right, my bad. It said, if you could make a sixth love language, what would it be? Go ahead, Nucci, take that.
If I could make a sixth love language, what would it be? It'd have to be some with weed.
Oh my God, bro.
Weed is a love language.
We gonna have to make weed a love language. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like I got Blunt and Baby. You know what I'm saying? That's already the precursor. You know what I'm saying? That's my new hit. Y'all ain't heard it yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's a hit. Trust and believe. But yeah, you had to do something with some weed. Like put Blunt up on the motherfucking sexual pedestal with the.
Oh my God!
You got to put that up there with that. Like smoke a blunt while fucking.
Okay.
See how we
All
can
right.
do that.
Louis look like
Exactly.
Louis look like been there, done that. Look at his face. If y'all can't see Louis' face, it was like, yeah.
Let's be your dig. Say hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
girl, hey.
All right, Stacy, what about you?
I'm thinking. You come back to me, please. I gotta think on that.
Tab.
I gotta look at what are the 5 languages because I don't want to say what is one.
quality time,
Okay.
physical touch, acts of service, gifts, and what's the other one? Words of affirmation.
And smoking with weed. I
No,
mean, fucking
nope,
with weed.
no.
On the fuck on weed.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, I gotta think too.
I would say like I'll go ahead and go.
Yes, please.
Maybe like art therapy, something with art, make it sensual or something. Like the color of art, something. You know what I'm
Paint
saying?
naked bodies.
To get something, let's paint while
I
we
think they already got that. They already did that.
paint.
They
Let's
be
just have a
look,
whole
they got that
holistic
little
type
latex
thing,
body paint they be
like
putting
color
on
paint
people and they be
therapy.
having sex with it on. So they
Yeah,
Oh my
already
color
got
God,
that.
what is with you?
color paint therapy. You know, that would be like fun.
Nah,
Yeah.
you talking Tara like you don't know nothing about the dang
Baby,
on
I
sexual
ain't
paint.
never played with
Yes.
no latex body paint. Sorry.
Don't act like you don't know. You know
Oh
you
my
done
God.
been to some dang on painting sips.
I haven't. I really want to go though. I didn't. I thought you, if you couldn't paint, I didn't think you were supposed to go. But apparently, you could just be not inclined to paint and still, make masterpieces. I don't know.
All right, Louis.
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. It would be something that would be centered around like being able to connect with people energy like that you in space with. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we know.
I feel like that's the strongest. I feel like that's the strongest love language that you could be able to, that people try to like alleviate out of like the equation, like being able to be in the presence of a person and seeing if they got good energy or bad energy, like being able to read a person
People
without
don't
them
seem to
being
be
able
in
to
tune with
actually,
that.
huh?
And people
You
these
say
days
what?
be acting like that's in your head. Energy don't mean nothing. These people out here don't know anything about being on that wavelength in these younger generations.
But that mean that ain't somebody that you need to be in that type of space with. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
If a person can't identify with they being as a whole and know whether they got bad energy or good energy, then they need to really like go back to the basics, because that I think that play a part in any way that you moving with a person. Because if you ain't like, it's like this. If you ain't did the self work, if you ain't took the time to be able to like get your attitude in check, you ain't took the time to be able to get your life in order, then like your energy gonna be off. It ain't gonna have no balance to it. So when you come into the presence of somebody who got balanced energy, it's going their energy ain't gonna be kinetic with yours, because you already tuned that they kind of like always they ain't even on they they out of whack. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we pay too much attention to everything else besides like just the basic stuff that could be able to tell us all the things about the person that we in the space with.
So energy.
Let's be your dig. Say aphrodisiac.
Okay, Lacey, I got mine.
All right, go
Like
ahead.
oysters.
My 6th one would be just peace. If I could just sit there with you quiet and like zone out with all my thoughts on my head, if you're that person that I could sit there just without nothing, that's everything. We'll have to do nothing.
Tara.
I'ma steal my babies, but because we used to do this, we still do it, but specifically at the beginning of our relationship, I'ma say music. I think music is a beautiful love
That's a
language.
good
When you can
That
send your
that was the
music,
next one. That's a good one. That was the
if
next
you
one I
can
was gonna
send
say.
you send your little Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube links to each other about a song that makes you think about that person that you want to introduce them to new artists and stuff like that. I think that's very powerful. So
Good job. Yeah. Mm.
You know what else should be though? Then on that mind train, food, because you can't eat with everybody.
Food, most
Food is
definitely.
very important, especially like we're trying to date somebody.
Well,
I'm
at least
you
you
not a
ain't
girl like
never lied.
I'm a girl that be like we can go anywhere because I'll find something off the menu. I'm not picky
Yep.
like
yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
need something that I'm allergic to. So
Yeah.
other than that, I don't care.
Yeah,
Well,
and
let's
that's something a lot of
erase
people
that.
don't think about till you meet somebody who don't like nothing, and you
Ooh,
be
don't
like,
like nothing.
"Damn, right? Ooh, this girl is
It can be
You be
very
like,
like
nigga,
a
how you
almost
it's
a
survive?
deal
different."
breaker.
I'll tell you that it's very different.
I mean, like, and then these dudes that don't be liking seafood, right? But they can. Never mind. I ain't even gonna go there.
Ooh wee.
They don't like
Ooh
seafood,
Mm-mm.
wee.
but they, hey,
Lord,
Ooh
you know
wee.
what
what energy is in
I
y'all
mean,
tripping
it's the
tonight?
same thing as women talking about they vegetarians but eat that beef.
Oh
Ooh
my
wee.
God!
yeah, okay,
You
I
about to
got it,
go
but
viral.
still,
Yep.
I mean, okay,
All
I
right,
get it.
next
Don't be
topic.
trying
Yeah.
to speak up for the
It
men,
says,
Tabitha.
it says the village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having problems with the village correcting their kids. Your thoughts?
I feel like we talked about this.
Go ahead, Louis. I don't think we ever did.
Yeah, when they like, when we came up, you got into some in your neighborhood, then you might have got into it with like your auntie, your grandma, your grandpa. You had a community that kind of like kept you on your toes to a degree. It's now since community gone and they've taken and then you got different elements. You got the state, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to charge parents for everything that the child does or even putting your hands on your kids. And then you got the kids now that's crazy, that's carrying guns at 13 and 14 years old that might shoot their parents. So you have a serious crisis with that. So it's almost like, what is a parent to do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to correcting your child, you know what I'm saying, because you have so many boundaries around how you can be a parent nowadays. And it's like, if you do one wrong thing, you condemned as a bad parent. So it's almost like you kind of not got to care, but at the same time you do, because you probably have other kids that you need to be there for. So that's just my thoughts, you know what I'm
Wait a
saying.
minute. What was the question?
It says the
It
village
says the
stopped
village
The
raising
stopped
the
village
raising
kids.
the
stopped raising the
kids
kids
when the parents
when the
started
parents
having
stopped
problems with
started
the
having
village.
okay
With the village correcting their kids.
correcting their kids. Okay, okay.
What's your thought?
And this is for the last topic. Teresa said, "Great answers, y'all." Well, most of y'all, LOL, Nucci. The jury still has to decide.
Listen, the jury has voted no.
Radiant Juice says, "Good evening, fam."
Hey girl,
Good
hey.
evening.
What about you, Tara?
I do think I think this is correct. I think that once the generation came up of I don't want nobody talking to my kids but me. I don't want anyone telling my kids anything but me. We lost a lot. We when I grew up, we had those old and we couldn't stand them back then. But as a mom now, I appreciate them and wish more of them existed. You have those older people who should sit on the porch and watch every dang on thing your kid did and would tell you they would spank your kids, walk you down to your house when you get your ass beat again by whoever was at the house because you was embarrassing the family and clowning up the street, cussing, being fast, whatever it was you were doing. Now a kid can get snatched in broad daylight because nobody's watching anymore. Nobody wants to look. Nobody wants to be a part. Nobody wants to say anything. And the kids have seen that. And so now the kids are disrespectful to their elders, to the teachers, to anybody. Because my mama won't let you talk to me like that. My mama don't talk to me like that. So now we've lost control fully. So I agree 100% with this statement.
Radiant says 100. All right, Stacy.
I believe when the kids start having the kids,
That's my answer.
that became the problem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they up there and they're so disrespectful to the elders anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's don't talk to my kids, then they raising the kids. You know. Anyway, so I think that is really kind of the problem also. So everybody else is correct too. And then like with the state telling you don't do this, don't do that, you can't hit the child and all of this, and nobody wants to deal with any of that. So I think that's a big problem as well. So good job.
Teresa said parents are younger and younger nowadays. So kids are raising kids. This makes sense. All right, what about you, Wayne?
Yeah, what's the word? What's the question so I know exactly what I'm answering?
So it's basically hold on, it's
Want me
running.
to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
The village. Wait, it has to start over. Sorry.
It's saying,
The
what's your
village
thought?
stopped
What's your
raising their
thought?
kids. Oh,
The
go
village,
ahead.
I do it. The village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having problems with the village correcting their kids. Your thoughts?
That's correct, but the thing is, the reason why parents had an issue with that is because the fucking village started taking too many damn liberties. Like, I know everybody that's over the age of 40, praise the whole, what I'm saying, consistent ass whooping up and down the street, ass whooping at school, ass whooping from neighbors, ass whoopings from the mailman, ass whoopings when you get home, etc., etc. Everybody praised that, but a lot of motherfuckers started taking liberties with that shit, and motherfuckers started going overboard, and motherfuckers wasn't fucking with it. Not to mention, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody that's over 40 was the children that received those ass whoopings. Am I not? Am I not? Am I tripping or am I off?
I'm over 40. I didn't receive those ass whoopings. My daddy wouldn't let nobody else with me. And
And so you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it all the way
Well, the
down
rest
with
of
you.
us were definitely those kids.
What I'm saying is this, right? Every person I ever knew who said ass whoopings saved my life and kept me out the penitentiary, all them bitch ass niggas went to the penitentiary. Every last one of them. So, you know what I'm saying? The village thing, it is gone because, people, you know what I'm saying? That is facts. But my thing is like, I just report on the kids. Putting your hands on them, I'm vehemently against that. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a house with a bunch of old people, and I grew up in that lifestyle where everybody can fucking hit me. And I'll tell you right now, at 33 years old, I'm glad a lot of them are dead. So, you know, do with that info what you will. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put your hands on nobody
Man,
else's kids.
I got something to say to that. I'm from the generation before you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know what I mean. It was different for me. I come up where you understood discipline, you understood structure, you understood that even though you broke the law, you understood that it was a law. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when you got older and you start making them same decisions and them bad decisions, you understood that it was a correct way to do things and it was an incorrect way. Elders is the ones that gave you the structure and understanding. So it wasn't necessarily about you being perfect. It was about you having an understanding
Somebody needs to
on
mute
how to move
themselves.
forward.
It's probably me. I'm in the car. I don't know what y'all got here, but I'm just driving. Uh,
Yeah, that's all. It ain't none of us. And even it's the generations that came to us was more fucked up than the generations was before it. So even if you say taking away the belt, that made it worse. So you know what I'm saying?
hey,
It
look,
was
hey,
something that
Louis,
worked. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
It
Louis.
got
This,
worse.
this
It
the
ain't get no
thing,
better.
right? That is big facts. This the thing, Louis, and I can't speak for nobody else. I can't speak for me. Granted, everybody on this panel is older than me by at least 8 years. So my $1 million thing is that, as you said, that despite all these ass whoopings that got handed out, every generation was progressively worse. Every last one of them.
That's because the
Kids
ass
today is
whooping
worse than
stopped, my nigga.
actually not. No, they're not.
That's
Actually,
because
no, I take
every
that back. No, they're not.
generation,
That's what
They
I
got
believe.
that's
they
because
got
every
phones for
generation
everything. You
started
know what
to
I'm saying?
get
They got
rid of
some.
it. Once we took church, or once you took God out and prayer out of school, once you took corporal punishment out of school, once CPS started saying
Yep.
you couldn't spank your kids, that's what was going on. Each generation got
AKA
worse
ass
because the
whooping
ass whoopings
stopped.
left.
I mean,
But I also want to say this real quick, because
but
let's just take Tabitha for an example. You don't have to beat the kid. That's not what this question is saying. It's saying the village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having a problem with the village correcting them. That could be verbally saying, hey, don't do that. Hey, I'm gonna tell
Yep.
your mama you did that. Hey, you got to come up here and sit on the porch till your mama get home because you out here letting these little boys touch on your booty. They never have to put their hands on them, but they don't even say the kid could be get hit by a car in the middle of the street and they scared to go out there and help for fear of being accused of somehow doing something. Like we don't do anything with the kids anymore, even say good morning. And that's terrible.
hey,
Hey,
Tara, that sounds great and phenomenal. But when most people say correct the kids, ass whippings came behind it most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a lot of, especially if it was like little girls. Look. So you know what I mean? Like let's just put it this way: it's a reason why that stopped. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if it was this uber great thing, it would continue to have still been going on. It stopped for a reason. I don't even want to
I
get
think we're
into
still focusing
all
on ass
these
whoopings
people in the.
Hold
instead
on,
of
Yeah, I think
discipline.
you just
I got
focusing
Actually,
on
I
ass
discipline
whooping.
hold
without
on,
getting my
yeah.
ass whooped
Hold on,
sometimes.
yeah. I'm gonna go to Nucci, but let me read these comments.
go
Teresa
for it.
said exactly, Stacy. Radiant says some of our ancestors had children young, so that is not an excuse. She also said, I am ass whooping in grade school years old. Times changed when the state started allowing kids to disrespect their parents and get away with it after being disciplined. And Teresa said it wasn't also all about butt whoopings. It was also about education that came from the village. Those talks from the right person matter. All right, go
Absolutely.
ahead, Nucci.
There's also molesters in the village, but yeah, we ain't get to that part.
Oh my.
It sound like your ass had some trauma, bro.
No, I
It
just
sound like you
nigga,
had
I
some
lived a
trauma.
life. No, I lived a life, nigga. I'm just saying, we not gonna act like we don't know. Everybody in the village ain't good for the village. We can all
But I'm
agree on
finna
that.
say, nigga, we all know that. But this is what I'm saying, nigga. Shit, we all know too. It is just like it's some fucked up people that ain't for the village. Guess what? It's some fucked up ass kids that need their motherfucking ass whooped.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
You got to
All right,
speak
you
to
don't get no
everybody.
argument from me.
Oh, yeah, just like I said. So look. Like I was telling Tab earlier. Look, you got to speak to people in their own language. Sometimes, some like
Most
so.
definitely.
Say for instance.
That's
Say
my
for
shit, bro.
instance.
All
You got
right,
a nigga. Say for instance, you got a nigga who like putting his hands on women and shit. He like putting his hands on their motherfucking body. Guess what? Sometimes a nigga might have to go speak to that nigga in his own language and put his hands on him and let him know what he doing to people. You know what I'm saying? It's the same
Yeah.
thing with
I
motherfucking
for I two
kids.
for two shit. Like,
Yeah, it's the same thing with kids. People gotta stop letting their kids run over them and other motherfucking people. It's
Mm-hmm.
adults out here. That's why these kids ain't got no fucking respect for nobody.
Yeah.
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying? It start with their mamas and shit when they see their mamas ain't got no fucking respect for no motherfucking body. But
Yeah.
then past that, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask a motherfucker for no respect if you ain't never taught them none.
That part.
Radiant said the village
yeah.
could stop me when I was wrong and take me home. They could not hit me. Everyone knew, everyone in the village I was raised in. All right, Tab, what about you?
Um, yes, I do think that's part of it, but I think the village kind of stopped because, like Stacy was saying, like you get in trouble. Like people don't want those type of problems. I think that's what stops a lot of people from wanting to say stuff to other people's kids. So that's part of it. I also think with kids raising kids nowadays, are getting younger. But I see some in the comments say that their parents were young when they had them, but times are just different. Everybody got a chip on their shoulder. It seems like so. Yeah, I just think it's pretty much that part.
Right, Radiant
I
said
agree with
this.
everybody else.
Radiant said that's it, Nucci. And Marcia said morals and values are not taught at home anymore, so the village don't have a
Right.
choice.
Ain't that the truth? This is a
Mm-hmm.
wild
Shit,
fucking
whoop the parents'
show.
ass then.
All right, let me go to this next topic.
It's too long.
It says, how long does your boyfriend or girlfriend have to be in jail before you start cheating?
Lord Jesus, people.
Oh my
Instantly,
God.
nigga, we broke
Okay.
up.
Hold
I'm
on.
telling you now.
Go ahead, Ducci. I'm gonna let you say.
I'm finna tell you right now. If I go to jail, we breaking the fuck up. It ain't gonna be no ifs,
You
ands, no
might be
buts
there for
about
the
it.
weekend,
I
jail
don't give a
or
shit.
prison.
I don't give a shit. If I go to jail, motherfucking prison, anything, if these motherfuckers is finna hold my ass for anything longer than motherfucking 3 days, 72 hours, nigga,
That's his time
it's
frame.
over with.
72 hours.
Lord, not
It's
3
over with.
days. Not
It's over
3 days.
with. He,
You got the right
nah,
idea,
Listen.
Nucci.
nah.
You got the right idea, bro.
Hey,
Hey, I
hey,
ain't playing though.
hey.
Look,
Radiant
if I
said
go
when
to
we go
jail, we
to jail
breaking
for
up.
some dumb stuff, we are done.
Yeah, we breaking up. I'm not even finna
See,
hold you.
that's where
I'm
I'm
not
at.
even finna hold you. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't even finna try to hold you. I ain't gonna be
Marcia
sitting up
Okay.
there
Marcia
calling you,
said
talking
the
about some.
judge
Nah.
broke us up.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. That's exactly. What are we doing?
that
Lord Jesus.
was fucking funny.
That
Yeah.
was.
All right. What about you, Wayne?
It all depends on what the fuck she did. If I went to jail, I don't expect no girl to wait on me at all. So there's that. So it's over if I go. If she go, it depends on what she did. If she went to jail for a crime against me, fuck her, let her rot. motherfucking, if she did some other shit, I don't know, tax evasion, scamming, some shit, depending on how much time she got. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. She get anything over a year, she get a year plus. Yeah, look, I have some on your books. I'll come visit, but I'm fucking. Make no mistake about it. I'm jab stepping in something.
Right.
I got needs. You know what I'm saying? And that's way nicer because I expect if I get booked, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna be tap dancing in that coochie while I'm behind bars. So yeah, straight up.
Oh my God, Teresa Gator laughing about it. All right, Tab, what about
I was kind of with Wayne with the it depends on what they did part. And I'm kind of there. I've dated several felons. So if you date a black man, 9 out of 10 is a felon. So it depends on what he did while I was with him and stuff like that. So I look at
Man,
that
That's
different.
say
terrible.
6.
Damn,
9
you
out
think
of
it's
10 is
9
too
out of
high.
10,
All right,
Tom?
well,
9
whatever.
out
Then
of 10
how
way
many of
too
us on
high.
this show? I'm a fucking felon.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'm
let's
not a
keep
felon.
it real.
I'm
I ain't a
definitely not a
felon.
felon.
Commodity,
It
man.
depends on what they did while I'm with them, because black women don't cheat.
all right,
I don't
Stacey?
think it counts as cheating if they in jail. Like motherfuckers got needs. The world goes on.
All right, Stacey.
Right. We out here living. You not.
Why you say you not?
Yeah, you in the penalty box.
They
The
done got
game don't
built to
stop
this
because
shit.
nigga go to the
Yeah.
penalty box.
You on punishment, motherfucker. Don't put me on punishment because you on punishment.
Who
Right.
turn is
Uh,
it?
It
hold on.
depends on the why,
It's
what they
Stacey, but
He
did,
that's
the
Stony,
Stacey
reason
like
they
3
did it.
times,
Tony
but
said 25,
24 hours.
24 hours unless we were married.
They might somebody that did something to their kid. I'm riding with them 10 toes down forever.
Heck that. Go ahead,
What
Stacey.
you said, Tab?
That's right. That's right, Tab.
But I'm still gonna fuck someone while she locked up.
You terrible.
That's right.
Well,
That's
I
right
think they
too.
have gotten rid of
All of that.
conjugal visits in all the jails in all the states now. So you really
True.
do. You
You
come
better
on.
watch Love at the Lockup,
You
girl. They
know
be having
why?
babies in there and
You know
everything.
why?
Hold on, yeah. It's Stacey time.
Caseworkers in the guards getting
Oh,
there.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, Stacey.
it's fine. You guys good. So I'm gonna probably give 6 months. But that's all I can do. Um, and that's nice, being really nice. So I could probably do 6 months. Yeah, and I kick it with my friend, the Rose. About 6 months is all I can. Yep, I feel about. And then I guess it depends on what he did or whatever too. So yeah, that will play a big part. But
All right. Radiant gave the laughing emojis. Scony said, "Hope it's just a traffic ticket, a weekend hole or something. Because other than that, all right, Louis.
Man, hey, I'm sad. I'm sorry to say, but all of the women on this panel and every other woman that got a number in their head, they really can't love they dude. I'm sorry. Because when you really in love with a nigga, you can even think about, listen, you can't even
So
think
what did
about
I say, Louis? What did I say?
You listen.
You gonna pull that
Listen,
card,
hey,
bro?
your whole mind, everything for you gonna shut down. Everything, you're not gonna even be able to entertain. Yo, won't listen. If I get locked up, listen, out the gate, I already know. From the moment they slap the cuffs on, boom. In my mind and heart, I already know it's a wrap, right? When it comes to the physical, right? But see, I'm gonna free you from that. I'm gonna tell you, look, out the gate, look, go ahead, listen, I don't even wanna know about this. You already know how I move, you already know how I rock. I don't wanna know about nothing. You better listen, woo, and hold me down. I got this time to do. I can't control what you do with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what we got, you better use the niggas what you can, but shit, it is what it is. You already know what time it is. So I'm a free you for that anyway. So you ain't gotta feel like you gotta break up with me or stop messing with me because you want to get you some yin on the side. Like that ain't even that. You know, I ain't attached to
Man,
it.
nigga gonna be throwing
For real,
horse
I ain't
polling until
attached
he
to it.
Gilly get locked up.
but Lloyd,
Don't get to lying to me and get switching up on me and get to playing games with me and get to not answering my call. Oh, nigga, let me put, like, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me time to call. Don't get doing that. You know know what I'm saying?
But Louis, I take. Listen, you said you must not love your man. Look, I went hard for mine. Okay, when
That was
mine
just I was just talking. I was just talking.
yeah,
I was
I'm
just talking.
saying because when
I mean,
mine
you
got
take
locked up for child support, I had the whole case cleared and everything. I'm like, my baby coming home. I don't know what
that's
y'all
right.
talking about.
The
That's
best
You
all.
go to
ones
jail
ain't
for
really
child
gonna leave.
support. Fuck you. I ain't got time for no deadbeats now.
No, it was on the court thing. It was simply not him. He had paid. They wasn't recording all that. I did my investigation, got a lawyer, everything. Look, we finna get this
Oh,
together.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all should
niggas
have
get
sued
books for that
their
all the
asses then.
time.
And Radia
yeah.
said you can
Yeah, they
wait if
make
you
mistakes
want
all the
to.
time.
She said I've been going through something with my ex for 3 years and celibate, not jail though. Go ahead, Tara.
Okay, so like I just really don't ever want to be in this situation. Let me just put that out there because like I understand that the answer would be different if I were in my 20s, but like I'm not having any more kids. Like I'm not, I hate when women give their prime years up for a dude that's in jail. And it really does matter to me what he's done. Yeah, if he was out here protecting the kids, if he was out here, whatever. But something stupid like not paying child support, something dumb like not paying your traffic tickets. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with somebody who still can't keep themselves together like that. Like I'm too grown for that type of bullshit. So for me, if it was something worth it, I'm with Tab. We gonna figure it out. I might have to pay somebody to let let me stick it to the jail real quick once a month or something. How we gonna do that? But for stupid stuff, I'm not doing it. I'm not even doing like if it's something dumb, I'm gonna give you any time. I'm breaking up with you because you're stupid enough to go to jail. If it was worth it, then I'm gonna ride with you and try my best to get you out, especially if you ain't do it.
All right, Ricky.
Ricky,
Who raised Ricky?
she not back for real.
All
She
right,
Right.
can't
that's
fit.
all right. She got to. All right, let me go to.
The ghost of Ricky's past.
It's
That's
a
funny.
catfish.
If you want to eat,
Radiant said
y'all
that's
motherfuckers
facts. That
wild.
stupid stuff don't fly with me.
Right. I'm too grown for that.
All right, let me go to this next topic. Uh,
No disrespect to you when I say, okay. I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. That's biologically how they are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got titty tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure, he's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself. Knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. If you dress sexual, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself. I need to see how you see yourself. I know we always talk about women's empowerment. Dressing like that is not women's empowerment, baby. You can try it all day long. There's nothing empowering about that.
Okay, so
all right,
Ooh,
Louis, I'm gonna let you take that first.
ooh.
You on mute?
Girl, look, I was trying to read this. I was reading it, but what I was reading, the little bit that I even heard, when he was talking about why he wouldn't choose her as a wife because she don't represent him in the way that he see himself. You know what I'm saying? So and he was like, I guess the way she dressed is so provocative, and he like it. She dressed for herself. She ain't really dressing for me. She dressing for herself. Like, and she said that this coming from a man. I feel like the most important thing that women need to understand, and I'm not speaking for all men, I'm speaking from solid dudes, right? Is that you can't argue with a man about what he see in a woman or what he see in women. You have to listen. It's like me trying to tell a woman about what they see in a man. I have to listen to that. I can't tell her. I'm a whole man. How I'm gonna tell a woman how she gonna see? That's time for me to listen. So when a man telling you something, that's not the time for you to combat or refute what he's saying. It's time for you really to suck up some game, because he really simple. He really telling you everything really you need to know for real to suck up on it, right? If you just paying attention. But that's true as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't representing yourself in a way that where I see like I can see myself standing beside you or standing along you, then ain't no way we can never be in a space as you my other half, because I don't feel like that you represent me in the way that I want to be represented. And it might be the same way vice versa, but I feel like the other person should always be striving to represent that other person in the way that they would feel secure in, publicly or not.
All right, Tara.
Louis said it beautifully. I think a lot of times that's what we're trying to do. I think both sides are trying to imprint their idea on the other side instead of just listening. Here's my thing. A lot of women dress provocatively like that. Usually they're attention seeking and they're trying to get a man. So my question is, why would you continue to do it once you got the man? Like, and I know, and see, because if a dude does it, if a dude approaches you because you got that fat booty on display, and then he get with you and then he tell you he don't want you dressing like that no more, we all like, nah, that's how you got me. So I get to, stay that way. But if he's telling you it bothers him. You know what I'm saying? He know how he was looking at you when he came and got you. He know every other dude gonna be in that same type of time. So if you happy and you with him and he with you, why are you still seeking that attention? So absolutely stop dressing like that. See? And if if you ain't took yourself off the market, you need to tell that man that, let him move on. So yeah, I agree with what Kitty said. Most times I agree with what Kitty says. And I think that women need to take into account that. Do what you got to do to get what you got to get. And then once you got it, chill out.
All right, Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Brazzy Don was tripping. If you in a relationship, I mean, if we being real, territory and insecurity are fruit of the same tree. The only difference is territory insecure is like overly ripe. That shit is not edible anymore. But nah, she was right about that shit. Like, little baby, you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But you still dress like wildly provocative. And the way I see it personally is like, yeah, you still screening offers. You might not accept man, but you still screening offers. You like, you know what I'm saying? You shopping for a replacement. You know what I'm saying? And when that day comes, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, cash in that token on it. But yeah, me personally, I'm not one for telling a girl what the fuck to wear. All I'm gonna tell you is this. You know what I feel about the shit? You can do it if you want to. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So, you know what I'm saying, you can go do what you want, but don't do nothing stupid and then be mad when my response is less than pleasurable. That's all I gotta say about it.
Tracy said, "Hey y'all, can't hear y'all, but I can see y'all on the podcast. Probably got to go back out or go back in. Well, go ahead, Stacy."
Yeah, I think it's, listen, women should respect themselves at all times. I mean, I wouldn't say,
Is Stacey talking?
Yep.
I wouldn't say,
Can
I
y'all
don't
hear
know.
her?
Yes.
Can
I
y'all
Can y'all
can.
hear me?
Now I can. Now I can hear.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It just depends. A lot of women look nice if, okay, let's say somebody have on a short dress or something. That don't mean like you looking stink or anything. If you nice, if you present it well with it, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But having your ass out and all this type of stuff, maybe so. But I just think that you should be respectful at all time, respecting yourself as well as your man. You know, like if y'all out as a couple, you know, and you're with him, it should be you should be presented well. So I don't know. I think what you guys are saying is true, and what the lady said is true. I mean, especially like she was saying what her husband said, or she talked to her husband about it. And I think so. If you have a man, then you don't need to do all that. You know, it's like people dress like that when they trying to catch. You're not trying to catch if you already got. So
My mama say it's cool to
Tab.
worry when you with your mate.
really.
I mean, if he like it, cause he there with you and can
Yeah,
stop
if you with
somebody
your
from
mate,
approaching.
cause you with
Yeah.
your mate, right? Yeah.
If he like
Well,
But when
it,
you ain't with him, it's a problem.
I
but
can
like
understand
they were
that.
saying, they were talking about being territorial. So it's like, if there's going to be a problem where the men are looking at your woman and stuff, I wouldn't even just do it. I
All
don't
right, go
know.
ahead.
I would.
Go Tab.
What I did like about the videos, it seemed like to me when she brought out the woman's like boob tape or whatever, you could clearly see it. And then at the end of the video, her jacket was pulled a little more closer. So it was like she kind of corrected her behavior, or she felt a little uncomfortable because she was called out on it. I feel like we need to do that more as women. It's okay to pull your sister out to the side and kind of like pull that stuff to the attention too and let her know. And women, we got to be a little bit more receptive when someone's telling you. It's not always being combative or attacking you. Sometimes it's just out of love. So that's what I saw out of the video, like with the body language. I really like seeing that.
All right, Ricky. Ricky said she back. Yeah,
She said she back.
that's what she said. Ricky.
That's not even Ricky. It's somebody playing on Ricky's phone.
I am here, but I don't know what the topic is. I said, what's the topic? Y'all just been talking.
girl, I forgot what you sound like. Welcome back.
Tara, give her a rundown.
Kitty was talking to a young lady who came up with her titties hanging out, and my guess is the girl was saying her husband was insecure, her man was insecure, and Kitty was telling her, once you have a man, you don't need to dress like that. And she was giving reference to saying when she asked her husband, what'll stop you from wifing a woman? And he said the way she represents herself, because that also represents me. So basically she was correcting that young girl on still dressing like she was trying to catch something when she already got something.
Okay. That makes sense. But they say the same way you get him is the same way you lose him, because he was attracted to it when she was out here doing it. So I'm pretty sure she didn't just start doing it, once she got him.
Is she talking?
And then he was like, he wanted you to
Can't hear
start,
nobody.
and then he wanted her to stop doing it. Like, but you knew this is who she was at first.
You can't hear her, Wayne.
I can't now.
Okay.
That's
It's
funny.
a Wayne problem.
That is freaking hilarious.
All right,
Wayne, it's your internet at this point. But
oh, Ricky.
Oh
no,
God.
for real, I understand that, but it's just certain shit that I myself just don't wear and do. That's just, it just depends on the person, but you can't expect a person whom you met like that to stop doing something because now all of a sudden you don't want them to do it, but this is how you met them. Like now you're trying to change who they are.
But
All
is
right,
that right though,
I got a
Ricky?
question.
Doesn't make it doesn't make it right. Hold on.
If
It doesn't
I
hold
meet
on,
you-
hold on, Louis. It doesn't make it right.
I'm
It
asking.
doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it what it is. So with that, it's like, are you
Nah, he can
willing to-
absolutely tell you he wants you to stop doing it.
Listen, you can say that. That doesn't mean they have to do it. That's
What?
my point. So my thing
You
is,
trying to keep the man?
listen, my thing is, you met this person doing the exact same thing that you're now complaining about.
Well, we're together.
you
Shouldn't we
changed.
like learn to
Yes.
be
You should
together?
learn. But listen, for them, that's their comfort zone. I'm not here to debate if it's right or if it's wrong. My thing is, you have to ask yourself, are you okay with this person exactly how they is and seeing the rest of your life with this person as they are? If you're not, then you don't have to stay. You have every opportunity to walk away from that. Nothing else needs to be discussed about it. You knew that you wasn't into that to begin with. You knew that you weren't in there for the long term because of how they dress, not anything else. So now you're like, oh, I got her. I want her to stop. No, that's what she like. You knew that at first. And now you're like, oh, because I got you, now I don't want nobody else to see it. But you knew this going into it.
So now that you're in a committed relationship, you don't let it hang out no more.
I mean, to each his own. I'm not here to debate if you do, if you don't. Me,
I'm
I don't
asking
begin to
you.
hang out.
I'm
If it's hanging
asking
out, it's
you.
in his face and in his mouth. But that's just me.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Louis,
I
what you
mean,
was about
when we went out, you was letting it hang out. I was just trying to see. I was just saying.
Hey, Louis, what you was about to ask?
Cause I'm trying to figure out, like, if I like going out to clubs, getting high, drinking all the time, and having a whole bunch of rambunctious sex all the time before I met you, right? And this is how me and you met. That means just because I met you, right? I shouldn't just stop. No, you just know that you like me at this state, so I should just never change. You just should accept me for the rest of my life, just being exactly how I am, right? Get the hell out of here, man. Like, we have to be real with ourselves, man. Like, if you're gonna come into a space with a person, you have to be willing to transition your whole perspective if you want to be able to make something last. Yeah, a person might meet you like that, but they might have been at that place in their life. But at some point, you should be willing to say, okay, I'm willing to grow to something greater and be a better version of myself. And you make me feel this type of way. You feel what I'm saying? If I don't make you feel like that, then we shouldn't even be locked in.
All right, Nucci.
Man, I'm not the insecure type, but I do like for my woman to have some respect in herself. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta teach her how to respect herself, you know what I'm saying? I probably ain't gonna stick around. I'm gonna just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even the kind of person that do that. If I come and holler at you from the jump, then that mean you already doing all this shit.
All right, Tab.
I thought I already went.
Okay. Did everybody go on that one?
I think so. I think we all be too old for some of these conversations. Where we at in our lives, we just don't play these type of games no more.
It's the live share. Did you go, Wayne?
Thank you, Radiant.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the only thing I was gonna say is add on what Louis said. It don't really matter how, a motherfucker met him. You know what I'm saying? Once you are not single anymore, you no longer do single things. You know what I'm saying? That's including your attire. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Women want to still feel like they eat. You know what I'm saying? They still want to feel sexy and all that other shit. But you know what I'm saying? A nigga not insecure for, you know what I'm saying? Now, if he trying to turn her into a nun, not a nigga tweaking. But if he like, hey,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But if he like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're an item now. You know what I'm saying? You can dial it back a bit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Why
It's a
would a
respect
woman
thing.
still be
It's a
why would a
respect.
woman still be thinking she need to know if she it? Your man should be telling you that. He should be telling you
Everything.
Because
you want
women,
this or
because
you
women
see it.
crave attention. As far as they take me as I am
If
bullshit,
you
that's
craving
big.
attention like that, your dude ain't doing something right.
Hey, a
Or
man gonna look at
motherfuckers are
your
just
man gonna
attention
look at
What
whores.
you
about
anyway.
him?
Or motherfuckers are just attention whores. That's what's up.
Exactly, Radiant. What
Mm-hmm.
about him? He be craving attention too. That part.
You said that works
How?
two ways.
How is that nigga craving attention? He not. If that nigga went out somewhere with his motherfucking meat print
They be
showing,
want to
I'm
see
pretty
if
sure
they
that's gonna
still
cause
got it.
an issue.
They be want to see if they still got it from the women and stuff. Yeah, they do it too.
I see a huge disconnect, but sure, why not?
Certain sweats, man, know they can't even wear outside.
Gray sweat.
I'm glad. You know what? I want to commend the
You know
men
what
that
I'm
know
saying?
that.
Because it's gonna
Some men
already
act
cause
retarded
problems.
about it.
So that's just out of respect.
And
You know
when
what I'm
they
saying?
Out
wear
of
them,
respect.
Hey
So if
Louis,
y'all
Come
don't
on,
know
Louis,
that,
it
man.
ain't
but
even
when
got
they
Louis,
wear
it ain't even
them,
gotta be sweat. The
Certain
nigga,
men just got shit that show up and everything. Let other people tell it.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck
them
what you
mugs
got on.
snug though.
yeah, it ain't even gotta be sweat. The nigga can't get a
I'm just
haircut or
telling you.
nothing
I'm gonna be
without a
real.
motherfucker
Shit, I'm gonna
wanting to
be
be all
honest.
attached to a nigga. Like, damn,
Right.
I can't get a haircut.
boy, please, because dudes
Put
get
his
haircuts,
shirt
and that's
on.
when they want to be out with you. Hey, come meet up with me. Come and cancel all your plans and come see me because I got a fresh line here. Whatever.
All right, yeah. Next topic.
If
Oh,
I
'cause
know
I'm
you left
like,
the house early for brunch, what's reasonable is for you to come home by midnight. However, if you plan to stay out late and you don't want to hear no bullshit, you just call like, hey,
See,
I'm alive.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Who told you? Why are you expecting me to be home at 12? Why is that a reasonable hour to you? That's not reasonable. If I'm out, I'm out. You said that was reasonable.
No, hold on. It's reasonable
I'd be
because you
like,
went out for
okay.
brunch. Because you went out for
Okay.
brunch. So
That's the issue. That's the
Okay.
issue right there.
Now I'm gonna send that text,
I
right?
don't-
And you already in the okay mood.
no.
Nah, you don't know what you did. See, this is the issue. I'm gonna tell you the issue. I'm being completely honest. I am not willing to date a girl who is just like me. I don't give a fuck. I want her to be like, even if he comes home at 3 a.m. and I don't like it, I don't have it in me to stay out to 3 a.m. 11:30, 12 is my cap. That's the one I want. I don't want
All right, Tab.
We need
don't ask me this.
Yeah, Tab.
I'm an 11. I'm a mirror number. I match energy. So if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. You can stay up till 3. I don't sleep. It's coffee. We gonna never sleep. What we doing? For real, don't. If I get to that point with somebody, but yeah, no. Otherwise, I like to be asleep by 11. But no, if I'm like at that point with somebody, I'm gonna match energy. Whatever you get,
So you
I'm
gonna do
giving
the
it
tip.
back
You gonna
to
do the
you.
tip
You
for
gone,
tat.
I'm gone first.
Why not?
You gonna do the tip for tat? Okay.
Why not?
I'm going to brunch today and tomorrow on the same outfit.
Radius says, "Man always speak of gaps and prints. They like that look women give them." All right,
Yeah.
Wayne. What about you, Wayne?
Yeah.
Let me start by saying one, I hate eight at the table. They say a lot of dumb shit. That being said, hey, fuckaroo tripping, bro. Fuck you mean, nigga, he said you left at brunch. Brunch is from fucking noon to like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Wayne, that shit
You
started at 10, my nigga.
what the fuck brunch start at 10?
Everywhere.
10 a.m. Nigga, the club's open at 10 serving
Brunch is
brunch.
from 10 to 2 typically, but go ahead.
All right, well, thanks for the correction. Which actually makes it worse. Nigga, you mean to tell me, but let's just say for the sake of conversation, dude got there at 11 in the morning for brunch, and you talking about staying up past 12 the next day, and you want to run this shit? Oh yeah, Buckaroo tweaking.
But
That nigga, go
can I
ahead,
say
Sam.
this actually has happened to me in real life though?
I can believe it.
Yeah, me and my friends, we will meet for brunch. However, then after brunch, we want to go do something. Then after that, we hungry again. Then after that, we want to go see a movie. Like we do day dates. So we left for brunch.
I'm
But
I'm
but,
gonna
but
just
do
say
you
that
reach out to your partner and say, I'm gonna be home
Would
late?
I would.
Oh.
I'm gonna just say this to end my turn. Look, I'm all for look, I'm all for communication. Both sides of the fence be having days when it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't be here. Just don't be where I'm breathing at. Everybody does it. Women have it for men, men have it for women. That's fine. But you in a relationship, and especially if you motherfuckers live together, I don't see no reason. You know what I'm saying? Once every blue moon, cool, but I don't see no motherfucking reason why the fuck either side is out past fucking 12. Like it better be, yeah,
Gosh.
fuck out of here.
Well, that
Club
was a
closed at
situation
2.
to
Wow.
You better be
situation.
your ass in the crib by midnight. Fuck out of here.
I'm
Hey,
hearing that
Nucci,
from a younger
Nucci.
guy, Wayne. Wow.
I'm with you. Yeah, I imagine that.
He said Nucci.
Now I was answering Tab though. Go ahead, News.
I couldn't even
So
hear you. I just know Nucci ain't saying nothing.
with this man, this shit's silly to me. I can't deal with yeah, I can't deal with stuff like that.
Do you know
Just
what the
can't.
question is? You need us to give it to you again. Because
What was the
I know
question
when you
again?
searching to find, so do you need us to break it
Nah,
down for you?
I was just
I'm
waiting for
thinking
him
of
to
the
say
fucking
it.
what's the name of
Shit.
shit? Ain't we talking about the insecurity shit?
No, we're talking about he left for brunch and
We were
came
talking
back
about
at
Oh,
the
him
I
damn
getting
it.
that
knew he
money.
ain't knew what
Damn.
we was talking about.
Right. Him
I
Okay,
getting
already
I
said something on that
I was
phone at the
trying to give you a
beginning.
lifeline, cuz I was trying to give you a
I
lifeline.
said something at the beginning. Yeah, I forgot. Shit, because y'all niggas be talking long and shit. Y'all just be running. Y'all be rambling and
See,
shit.
that's what
Nigga.
I be saying. That's
Y'all
what I
don't be
forget.
having no points and stuff sometimes. It just be talking. It just be yamming. So I be forgetting.
You know.
Okay, so
But
what's your answer?
all right, so now look, okay, so look, if a motherfucker shake out, right, day before and they don't fucking come back to the next day, like, okay, um, I don't be current, but I be noticing shit, okay? So the thing is, kind of like Tab said, I'm in 11. I'm a mirror number, and if you giving me this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Don't be expecting peaches and cream from me. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I don't.
if
What you're saying.
so if I can't fucking if I can't fucking leave the house, you know what I'm saying, without know where you going, who you doing it with, and all this little shit, I expect you to already be the kind of motherfucker who letting me know what the fuck going on while you outside. You know what I'm saying? If you questioning me, I shouldn't even have to question you.
Yeah, I don't think either side should have to question either side. That's the thing.
Nah,
This
but
is
I'm just
wild.
saying though, but that's how people be though. So if you questioning me, I shouldn't even have to question you. You should already be putting in practice what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I'm an 11 number. What you do, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reciprocate the same kind of energy. If we loving each other, then we loving each other.
Radiant said, "I'm 22, double trouble. Don't play with me." And then
I love
Rodney,
it.
Rodney said, "I think if you transparent, it's cool." Go ahead,
Yeah.
Stacey. Go ahead, Stacey.
I think once you're in a relationship, you should have a respectable time coming in the house. I don't care if you live together, you don't. I mean, I know y'all know this. Nothing's open late but legs and what they say. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Ain't shit like open but legs and Waffle House.
So my granny used to say this stuff. So why are you out late? What you doing? Okay, I don't
Waffle
know
House.
about like strip clubs and all this. It still should be like a certain time that you should come home or whatever. And I don't think that tit for tat stuff really work. Y'all just sitting there being mad at each other. So just cut that stuff out and just, come to a agreement on the time and stuff and do that. Cause
Don't tit for tat. Go away.
look at that. No, since my therapy.
Tap
No,
out.
look,
Don't
don't
tit
do
for tat,
the tip
tap
for tat.
out.
It don't work no way. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We be
bye.
trying to look, it don't work. We be trying to outdo somebody and the stuff don't even work. We be mad at ourselves and holding grudges and stuff. No. Just come up with a respectable time and we too old for this stuff. So just do right. That part.
All right, Tara.
Not to know how to do right.
Did I forget the damn thing at this point? Lord help me. Okay. Oh no.
He
Right.
left for
Okay.
brunch.
Yes. So that dude is ignorant. I've never heard of this podcast before. So grateful because Lord, but for him to be like, who said 12 was a good time for me? And the woman was just simply saying, I'm not saying you got to come home at 12, but if you know you're not going to be there by the start of the next day, I should have heard from you. Like this dude thinking he can leave for brunch and not come back to maybe 6, 7, 8, or whenever the hell he wants, and he's in a relationship is trash. So I agree. It's trash. So I agree that you have to have respect. If you the type of dude that's with this woman, you shouldn't even want to treat her like that. But you really have to communicate. Like Tab said, it could be all them goddamn mamas. What you think she gonna be thinking? So don't even set it up. Don't set her up to feel that way. That's your fault. So yeah, I couldn't deal with a dude like that. Not this one.
All right, go ahead, Louis.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings about both of them. I feel where both of them coming from. I feel like, I don't feel like she was like intentionally trying to say like you have to be in at 12 o'clock. But I think that sometimes the way that it's presented and delivered, like, yeah, you ain't called me by 12, like what's going on? Like it's almost like subconsciously like she had already gave him a curfew. And what he's saying is like, I'm not trying to come into a space where I have to feel like that I absolutely have a curfew and you can dictate to me the time that I have to be checking in with you. But at the same time, the way I personally feel, I feel like that you should feel like if you've been away from a person for that you jamming with, or that you in a space with, or that you in a committed relationship, or that you stay with, it could be your best friend. I mean, it could be anybody. Like, you should feel the need to say, hey, look, hey, I'm out moving around, I'm doing what I'm doing, but check everything good, whatever. Like, I'm gonna be trying to be close back that way around this time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in motion right now, and same way vice versa, because I really ain't the type of person to put a restraint on my woman. Like, do you just keep me informed, let me know what's up, and just be safe out there. And I'm gonna be doing what I'm gonna be doing, So,
all right, Ricky. You ain't back.
Okay, no. First off, don't do that. Not too much. Look, where I am in my life now, I'm not as tit for tat as I was. I didn't say that I wasn't tit for tat, but I do give people disclaimers at the beginning to let them know that I'm on whatever you on, except I'm gonna take it to the max. So don't play with me. And when I say that, I'm talking more so like my emotions and like my intelligence, like don't play with me, especially if I told you something and then you be trying to act like I'm slow and I be trying to tell you like you can't play them type of games with me because like I've been a pimp, a player, a hoe, all of like you name it, I've been it. I did it, right? Except bitches, I don't do them. But
I had on Ricky right here said, "Are you all saying this person is coming in the next morning after brunch the previous day?"
Yes, that's what he said.
Yes.
okay,
He
listen.
said
First
that.
off, you're not finna come in and after no motherfucker the next day talking about you was at brunch because don't know brunch last that long. Motherfucker, brunch is over with by 2:00. They putting your ass out because they need to get started for the motherfucking night shift and dinner crew. So wherever you was at and whoever you was with, I hope it was well worth it because you're gonna be hurt. You ain't gonna be able to breathe because I'm gonna have you riding in the car with another motherfucker. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Like, yeah, don't play with me on them type of levels. But that was the old me. The new me is not like that anymore. The new me is not like that. But I'm definitely a take it to the max kind of person.
To the max.
All right, next time.
Wait, so what the new person gonna do? And what you gonna do now? Just not go for it?
No, the new me is not like that anymore. The new me don't have them kind of problems, so I don't have to deal with that type of shit.
Okay, got you. Good job. Okay.
All right, next time.
This hurts my heart to deliver this news. I'm not trying to put us on the spot. I'm not. I just know that this is something that we do a little bit more often than the men. Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, grab a tissue for the tears. It is now illegal to go through your husband's phone. And this is for every ear that can hear me. This is not just a Texas issue. This is also a federal crime. The Federal Wiretap Act states it is unlawful to intercept any wire, oral, or electronic communication. It is also unlawful to disclose the contents of the wire, oral, or electronic communication. Y'all know what's considered electronic communication? Text messages, emails, DMs. And it doesn't matter if you're in a community property state, saying that the phone is community property will not work. Even if your husband willingly gave you his password, it still would not work. The courts feel that even if he did give you the password, you went beyond the scope of what he thought you would reasonably be doing with his phone, such as taking screenshots of a text message that you would eventually use against him in court. I was in court waiting on my turn, watching another hearing before me. It was a divorce case and the wife was on the stand talking about adultery. Her attorney then started the process of admitting text messages into evidence that showed the husband was talking to this woman and it was very inappropriate. The text messages 100% proved husband was cheating. There was photos, there was conversations about the other night. All of a sudden, husband lawyer jumps up and says, Your Honor, I think you need to admonish the witness about her Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination because she's about to tell on herself and admit to a crime. Then he turns ever so slightly and says, I think you might want to tell her lawyer as well because they'll both be in jail together. The judge then proceeds to tell her that how she came about getting those text messages out of her husband's phone is potentially a violation of the Texas Wiretap Act and the Federal Wiretap Act. He looks up at her lawyer and says, Counsel, the fact that you're in possession of unlawful potential wiretap material incriminates you as well. And the judge did a quick recess so everyone could go consult with criminal law attorneys. Somehow you made it to the end of this video without choking. If you are still with us, here's a...
You know what? Can I go first?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real quick with this one. Rich white men who have had to come up off of 50% of everything made this go through. 100%. That's all I hear with this because they've been paying out the wazoo because they have been getting busted with their text message. Here's the thing. If you think your man cheating, if you think something is going on, trust your instincts and leave. Don't drive yourself crazy. Don't start going through his phone. Don't start trying to send, evidence. And this sending out people's naked pictures. Erica Mena just sent naked pictures of Safari to his mama and his sister. We gotta stop doing it. You're the only person that
I would have beat her
You're the
ass.
only person that look crazy when you do this. So either stay and you know he cheating, or leave if you know he cheating. But we can't and now that it's illegal, please stop.
I gotta do all of that.
Just
We
stop.
don't need to be together anyway.
Just stop.
Hey, Ricky, put on mute. Radius says shit, he can't come back to any spot where I reside. She said, I know she lying. Lock me up then. If he's my husband, I'm doing time and he can leave me.
Hilarious.
That if I have to check, we are not as solid as I think. And
Hmm.
Rodney said, it's true. I Googled it. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Wayne. Go ahead, Wayne.
Let me tell you something, man. Hey, first things first, I love this law, but that don't mean motherfuckers don't follow it. I believe it when motherfuckers actually go to jail behind it because fuck out of here. Motherfuckers gonna find a way to go through a motherfucking phone. The way I see it, hey, my phone is for me. Everything that come to this motherfucker, I had to give somebody this code that's called a phone number so they can connect to me and send me shit. If it was for you, it would have been sent to you. It wasn't. Stay the fuck out my shit. So I'm all for that law, but ain't no girl gonna follow that fucking rule.
Well,
Ain't
here's
gonna
the
fuck.
thing: as the law goes, as long if she goes through your phone and finds out you cheating and leaves you, I mean, you can't do nothing about that. She just can't use it against you in a court of law to take
Right.
custody of your kids or take your money or nothing. But she can absolutely still do it to find out if you cheating and leave your ass.
I don't give no fuck about. I don't give no fuck about that. Leave me with all of my devices, my phone, my money, my shit, all my shit. Leave me, yeah, leave me all the way the fuck alone. I'm perfectly fine with that. The fuck, yeah. Stay, hey, mind your fucking business.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Louis.
Yeah, man. I feel like that was probably the best law for relationships because now people have a reason to focus on the person that they in a space with instead of doing that lame stuff. Like I don't do that. Like, and I don't want you doing that to me. I feel like even inside a relationship, you have just have certain things that's private. I'm not going through your purse. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not trying to go through your drawers. I'm not finna do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't want to find something. I really don't want to find nothing. And, I ain't looking for nothing to find. I don't even, if I have to even think, I don't even want to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you like now that they doing that, you have a lot less people trying to go through people's phone and doing all that stuff. Like that's weak, man. Like I feel like if you in a space with a person, you should be able to trust that person. And if you can't trust that
Oh,
person,
do you, Louis?
y'all need to sit down and y'all need to have a conversation. And if y'all can't get no resolve after that conversation, then y'all shouldn't be together. Or y'all shouldn't be on that type of relationship time.
All right.
Can I say this before the next person go? I meant to add this on the end.
Good.
Me, if you go through my shit, whether you find something or not, I hope that search was worth it because this relationship is over. I don't rest. I'm not finna have you not tiptoeing and walking on eggshells for nobody. So hopefully you find what the fuck you was looking for.
All right, Stacy.
Hmm. Wow. So, I don't know. I'm gonna just agree with. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, and I like Louis' answer when he said you should focus on the relationship more. And I mean, I guess this would teach them to focus on the relationship more, and not worry about going through the phone and stuff. Maybe you can focus on more positive energy or have more positive energy. Um, I just don't understand because now it's going to be really hard to prove like when you're married, like to prove that they've been cheating and things. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
And
point.
but how do you get paid? Like I'm just saying that's
Hey,
That's what
like
that's
Stacey.
these rich white
I
men
Stacey.
don't
know,
want
like
you
that's
paid.
what I'm
Stacey.
saying. That's
Yeah,
I
like
got
you
a
don't.
question,
You got to
right?
get a
I
private
got a question
detective
for
at
you.
this point and catch him at a motel somewhere.
that's
If I
crazy.
catch that private detective, I'm gonna pop his ass. Nigga,
I mean,
mind your fucking business. Why the fuck is you following
Hey,
me? I don't know you.
Boy,
You
I don't know
I
you.
guess that's okay
silly.
for I guess they feel like they've been taking too much money or whatever, but I just don't know if I really agree with this because like if you've been cheating and you married, I think you should have something to hold against them. And that's like a big key point. You know what I'm saying? The phone and stuff. I mean, so I don't know. I feel I don't know how I feel
maybe
about this.
maybe the way to get around it is to put in the prenup that you have the right to go through his phone and his electronics, and if you find something, you can use it against his ass.
Something
How
needs
about
to
that,
be
lady?
done.
The
Something needs to be
fuck?
done.
How about that, lady?
Because I mean, if you're in a relationship, I understand you being in a relationship, but being married, I think I
So
feel
you
somewhat
already know
different.
you're gonna get cheated on.
Huh?
Women already know, or in their mind or their subconscious already know they gonna get cheated on.
Really?
Because
So how the
why?
man, how the man feel?
Listen. Why would you? What's the infatuation with going through a person's phone with the hope and fear that you're gonna find something? Why would
No,
you
I'm
do
Usually
just
that?
it's
saying.
because y'all tripping. Y'all not coming home. Y'all kicking
Y'all
ha in
saying
the
Why do
y'all,
you
closet
go
y'all
at
through
1 o'clock
saying
all
it
in the
that?
runs too
morning.
long.
Listen,
I don't go through
why
phones,
not
so I don't
listen?
care.
Why not have a conversation and say, "Hey, look,
Because
I'm
niggas
having an issue
lie. What are you
here.
talking about?
Hold on, listen. Can I finish? I'm having an issue here, right? And I don't trust right now. I'm not in the space with you. What'll make me feel secure is if you give me this type of security in this type of situation. Whether it's like, why do you have to just take actions in your own? Because once you do that, you just did cripple you. It's over with anyway. It's over with. Now, cause now he can't try. Now it's all. Even if you don't find nothing, it's crippled the relationship now.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
telling you how it is, man.
I mean, I feel it.
Go ahead, Nucci.
I don't go through people's shit. Um, and I never really had that problem. I don't be giving motherfuckers a reason to think I'm cheating on them or something like that. Like if I'm with you, I'm into you. You know what I'm saying? And shit. So hopefully we ain't having no kind of problems. If I ain't into you no more and shit like that, then I done already let you know that. And if it get to that point to where I feel like I gotta cheat and shit, I know how to walk the fuck away. But um other than that, as far as a motherfucker or the law itself, I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? This shit happened because of Johnny Depp. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I forgot about that shit.
This shit happened because of Johnny Depp. That
Rich
motherfucking white
white man,
girl,
like I said,
that motherfucking white girl, damn near had his ass. You know what I'm saying? And it took him what, a year, a little bit over a year to prove his innocence, all this little
Yeah,
shit. All
14
she had
months.
was right. So all she had was text messages and shit of stuff, some stuff that she made the fuck up as far as like the pictures, all this bullshit and stuff. This girl shitted in her own motherfucking shoe, took
yo, she
pictures of
was
it,
and in
and
the
said
bed,
this nigga did it.
rifling ass.
It's crazy.
That's what we
I'd
talking
have
about.
whooped
You know what
her
I'm
ass.
saying? So all this little kind of shit, you know what I'm saying, and stuff.
This
But all
violent,
she
these women
had,
is crazy.
yeah, all she had was text messages though, and she stole them out of this motherfucking phone and was trying to use that to damn near bankrupt that man.
Mm. All right, Radiant said that marriage license is for us, so I am doing what I feel. He said I can only respect that type of action if it is a married couple. Go ahead, Ricky.
Um, if I'm only going through phones, I pay the bills too. So like, if I ain't paying your phone bill, I ain't going through it. Um, Gigi, go lay down. Sorry, I love you too. Okay, I'm gonna give Woody a hug. Okay, there you go. Okay. I love you. Bye bye. Um,
Oh my God, that was too cute. Too cute.
I'm sick of that fucking Woody. Um, again, I'm only going through phones. I pay the bills too. If I don't pay the bill, I'm not going through it. If I feel like I need to go through your phone, we'll need to be together anyway, married or not.
Facts.
Because there's no trust there, and I'm not doing all of that. Like I'm finna get skinny because you out here doing something and talking to 15 bitches that won't put money on your books when you go to jail. Yeah, no, I ain't doing it. Get somebody else for that. But
Race and
I would
prejudice.
gladly smile on my mugshot if that's the case. Because that's the reason why my name would be on the phone bill. Because like this is technically my phone, so there's loopholes for everything.
That's why you never accept phones from women.
All right, Tab.
I think it's a good law because don't go through my shit. Because what are you in here for? Locking up my iPhone and my iPads and stuff. Good. It's a good law. People should stay in their own stuff.
All right, next topic. It says, my brother died in 2022, and I used to look at his social posts to remember him. My husband has went behind my back and unfriended me from my brother's account, so I can't see them anymore. He said it's time to stop dwelling on it. I'm heartbroken and considering divorce. Am I right?
Can I go first?
Go
Oh
ahead,
my
Rick.
God.
Go ahead.
First off, how the brother had a pass. I mean, how the husband had a password. That's weird.
He was
Um,
in her phone illegally.
Went through her phone and he went through it like a little
Illegally, like I
bitch.
just said, stay out of
so
my shit.
listen, even if he went through her phone, right? I don't see the logic in it. But
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
I don't think that it's divorce worthy because you
Yes, it
probably
is.
are.
Shit.
I don't think it's divorce worthy. This is my opinion. I don't think it's divorce worthy because at some point you probably have an unhealthy thing with this. So you probably do need to get some help. I mean, I don't know the depths of it, but it sounds unhealthy. Like you're like, oh, I go look at our memories, his Facebook post. Okay, that's not. He said, I like bitches, and you like, oh yeah, my brother, that's tight. No, that's probably some unhealthy shit going on there, and you probably do need to go get some therapy and some help. You can still see your brother's shit because if you were following him, even if you're unfriended, you're still following him, and y'all good. You should have
Depends on the privacy
a
settings.
no, it's just the fact that you looking at Facebook. If that's your brother, you should have a lot of memories anyway. If that was your real brother, so I
I
don't know.
don't give a fuck.
Just looking at Facebook posts from somebody from 2022, like this shit kind of weird though.
Okay.
Can I go?
Go ahead.
Please,
Go
Jesus,
ahead,
somebody.
Tab.
You need to get some psychiatric help. I'm with
I
the
don't
husband.
give a
Get
fuck.
some psychiatric help. Go heal yourself. If you want to divorce your husband over this, by all means do it. You still not gonna have your brother back.
Nah, don't divorce him. Kill that nigga. I mean, excuse me.
Again,
Never mind. Never
go
mind.
go get some psychiatric help. It's not gonna bring your brother back. You're not gonna be his friend on Facebook again because he ain't gonna accept you. So now
Oh
you
my
can be by
God.
yourself and still dealing with the same trauma that you didn't heal from in the first place.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Go ahead, Tab.
Lord Jesus.
If you're asking if you should get a divorce, you probably should get a divorce. But it's not just because of the fact that he did that for his intention on, I guess, trying to protect her. It didn't come across the way that she needed to be protected in that moment. I mean, there should have been a different conversation, or he maybe should have guided her to some counseling or something like that. But for her to find out that way when she goes to look at those pictures and they were shockingly gone, that was very traumatizing for her. So I don't think he had her best interest at heart, but the way it was done. So I just think that was really foul.
All right, Tara.
Let me tell y'all something. I have a cousin named Mikey who was murdered by a cop in 2016. And if somebody on September 2nd, I go to his page, and on May 5th, his birthday, I go to his page. If somebody said because of those 2 days a year, I cry when I look at his page and read through stuff. I don't break stuff. I'm not crying, hooping and hollering and doing it, but it's a mem. He was my cousin biologically, but for all intents and purposes, he was my big brother. So for you to take, I can't get that back. I don't care how many sad emails I sent to the people at Facebook. They don't care. I can't get that back. And back when he was killed, I don't think there was a following option on there. So I would be
It
locked
wasn't.
out for good. I wouldn't be able to see anything. For you to do something like that to me, to take it upon yourself to think that is okay, to lock me out of things he was saying, just for me to remember how his sense of humor was. As you get older and people have been gone long, things start to fade. That's not okay. I probably would have shot him. I'm hoping I wouldn't have, but it would have been violence. There's no way. Divorce would have been the better option for him. I'd have been that lethally pissed. So I think,
So
yeah,
even if you would have did all of that, now you in jail and still can't get access to it.
I wasn't gonna have access anyway. He took the access, so I might as well go for broke. This is wildly disrespectful because it's something you can't undo.
It makes no sense.
I get the psychiatric help in the penitentiary. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's it.
All right, go ahead, Wayne.
And then you know what? Nobody gonna stay by you for going to jail for something stupid.
That's fine.
Go ahead, Wayne.
I feel justified. I'm okay with that.
Man, I lost my brother 2 years ago. Granted, we grew up in the same house, all that other shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's certain shit that you know, was said through social media that whatchamacallit. Unfortunately, I don't have the issue. But for the sake of conversation, if I did and I had a girl who did some shit like that, yeah, little baby, you're flirting with me catching a felony. Hey, for people who have people close to them that they love, especially as motherfuckers get older, all you got is the memories. Certain memories you can only go a certain place to get and see. And because you took it upon your bitch ass self to motherfucking take my memories into your liberties, because you feel like I don't need to see the shit, baby, you are playing with fire. And I guarantee you, playing with this inferno, you're gonna get burned. Fuck yeah, divorce is the least of a motherfucker worries. Because I'm telling you right now, at worst case, at worst case, I'm balling up my ass whippers and I'm whipping me some ass. Don't nobody want that. At best case, you know what I'm saying? At medium case, I'm having you jump. But hey, don't play with real shit. Don't play with nobody loved ones, man. Motherfuckers done lost kids, cousins, husbands, wives, everybody, grandmas. Hey, my condolences, by the way, Lacey. I seen that the other day.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? As motherfuckers get older, all motherfuckers got is the memories that they have. You know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck they got. That's nobody's right whatsoever to infringe on how the fuck they do that. That's just real shit. So, yeah, little baby would be 100% within her right to divorce that bitch ass nigga. Like, bro, I feel like it's something being left out of this story for real, but I'm not finna assume, so we just gonna take it at face value. And yeah, fuckaroo was wrong for that.
All right, Tab, I'm gonna go to you after I read this. Teresa said, "Ain't no way. Talk to me if you think I need therapy, but to take away what makes me feel closer to a family member that passed, and you claim to have my best interest at heart. Bull. That was about you."
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tab.
You mean Tamara? I went.
And I said,
I went too.
Oh, okay, my bad. Go ahead, Louis.
I feel where both sides coming from. I've been dealing with death pretty much all my life, so I kind of see it a little different. I do understand the sentimental value in pictures and things like that. It help you connect to that time, to that memory, to that space, to that energy that you shared at that moment. However, at the same time, it keep you stagnant. It keep you lost in time. It keep you dwelling. It keep you with that attachment, and that'll keep you bogged down. I don't know how severe the situation was. She could have been looking at Facebook for 3, 4, 5 hours every day for 2 weeks straight and not eating, just looking, sobbing. And if it get to a point like that, and that's your wife, then at what point do you cut it off? Who's to say he didn't go through all the remedy? I'm not saying that it was right, but I don't know what that situation was. But if y'all locked in and y'all married, and anything that take away from that person in that space, I feel like that, you know, it could be compromisable. If me dwelling off my father being murdered, it compromising the fabric of what I'm demonstrating in the relationship, then I'm not ready and healed enough to be in that relationship. Period. Because that person in that relationship come before anything. If that's your husband or that's your wife, Facts. I don't
Then,
give a damn about none of that.
make her go to therapy. Don't take something from her she can't
Yeah,
get back.
that
Or
too,
if you can't
that
take it,
too.
fucking leave.
But that person needs to heal. It ain't you. That person got to heal first. The healing come with the
Hey, you
person who
can't you
created the
can't put a
problem.
time scale on when a person heal, man.
But I could put a time frame on how you treat me in this space. If you can't engage with me,
Then
it's
leave.
listen. I understand. Listen, I've been losing people all my life, man. That shit just part of life. Death is a part of life. You got to get over that shit, man. My grandma, I had plenty of people that died. Like it come a point in time where you have to grieve and you have to move on from that shit. It's just a part of life. You can't live in this physical form forever, but you will never die because energy don't die. So that's how I look at
Hey,
it.
Louis, what you said is
Yeah,
100% solid. The $1 million thing is that a motherfucker took liberties with another
I
person's
get that. That was
memories
wrong.
without,
That was
yeah,
wrong.
fuck out, man,
That was
fuck that
wrong.
bitch ass nigga.
Word.
Hey, hey, Teresa said, to me, this is like that wiretap law. Go ahead, Stacy.
Yeah.
I say to each his own. Everybody deal with loss different. And yeah,
Fact.
he shouldn't have been allowed to do that. And for me, I'm out of there. Like, okay, I may need therapy, but let me deal with my loss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different state of mind, time frame when they can get over things. Do not just take that away from me. Now I'm going to have to deal with your craziness and the loss of my memories and things that I at least I could look at. So I have to be out of there because now I'm at the point to where I don't trust you. I don't trust you to have my back and be
That's
there
the
for
best
me,
thing.
to rely on you to just hold me down while I'm still grieving my loss. So
Mm-hmm.
no, I would just have to be out of there.
Because it ain't even been 2 years yet. She said November 2022. We didn't even got to November yet. So she couldn't have 2 years? Bruh, stop it.
Go ahead, Nucci.
Right. Yeah, you gotta let people grieve how they grieve, man, and stuff. Sometimes some people do take longer than others. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the person that get in the way of people grieving. Uh, if it ain't working for you, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you might have to slide out. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like it's. I done stepped away from motherfuckers dating and shit because of certain little things like that too. You know what I'm saying? You going through some shit right now, so I'm gonna back off and let you go through that. You know what I'm saying? Let you deal with your shit, and then when you done, you know what I'm saying? Uh, if you know what I'm saying, this shit case still the same, and I'm single, shit, maybe we could talk. You know what I'm saying? Or
Fact.
whatever. But
Yeah.
Radiance and never
uh,
style.
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? Nah, sometimes you gotta let people grieve the way they grieve. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get in the way of that. You know what I mean? And shit. So that person was definitely wrong for doing what the fuck they was doing. Um
That
and
shit so
shit. Yeah, like so. I mean, I don't know what I would do in that instance for real. You know what I'm saying? I grieve and move on. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was murdered. So when I was 23, so uh yeah, I still had to deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I still had to deal with that though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
my bad.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
My phone was ringing and shit. But yeah, I still had to deal with that, and you know what I mean. So I dealt with it the best I could in the time that it took me. You know what I'm saying? And then I moved on. You know.
And some
Uh,
people just you have to compromise. Like for me, I only check his page on those 2 days. That is how I keep myself sane. But I got to make that decision for myself. Nobody forced me into that or took the option away from me. So I just think that's crazy. You can't. And then we had a house fire where most of the family pictures were gone. So the stuff that we had from our childhood that was tangible, we don't even have anymore. I'm telling you, yeah, I'd be in jail for this. It's crazy.
That same thing happened to me too, Tara.
Yeah, so you're gonna tell
House
somebody you
fire.
gotta get over it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? That's crazy.
A motherfucker tell me to get over my brother or my nephew dying. Man,
Mm-hmm.
hey, yeah, just get ready to see me on Real STL News. Don't you? I wish you would part your bitch ass list to tell me when and how the fuck I should get over losing motherfuckers close to me. That ain't your choice to make. It's mine. If you
Hey,
can't take
y'all
it, you're
funny
more than welcome to hit the exit.
Y'all funny as fuck because y'all be Terry, especially you, because you be preaching this we won, we married shit deep hard. But not when it come to this though, right?
But just tell me to go to therapy. Tell me I can't do it for 2 weeks straight. Tell me
I'm
I
just
can't
asking a
this
question.
and that.
I'm
Yeah,
just asking a question.
if we are one, then you wouldn't take that from me. You weren't oneness with me when you did that, so you broke
You
that. So
wasn't
now
one
fuck it,
when
we
you
two.
wasn't listening when he told you that it wasn't healthy. I'm just trying to make the sense make sense.
That wouldn't have been me though. So we never
That's
would
the
have had this
part,
situation.
Ricky.
If he
That's the
if he
part, Ricky.
came to me and said, "Baby, this is out of control. You ain't left the room in 3 weeks. The kids
Think that
miss
it
you."
was something
Then
like
I'm
that
out.
in there,
Yeah, this
but
wouldn't have been me
it
then.
wasn't healthy. So
This wouldn't have been me then. I realized myself when I was taking it too far because I was on that type of time. Because it was an unsolved murder. But for me, it wouldn't have got this far. But there are things that can
I'm
break
just
that
curious
oneness.
to know, like, what is the breaking point in this for
Some shit
your,
like this.
for your? Hold on, you didn't even hear the question, so quit nodding that big ass head, okay?
Some shit
Just
like
listen.
this. And I
Just
know
listen.
you ain't talking with that big ass noggin of yours. Don't play.
I don't have a big head, but you know my fourth. Okay, we ain't finna go
What
there
is
today.
happening?
It's different things. This is something that would have had been a breaking point for me.
Okay, so my question before you kept going was, what would be the breaking point of when her husband should step in and stop and delete it or whatever the fuck it is he
Right.
needs to do to get
Never.
you to go back to reality, because now you're neglecting the bills and the kids and your job and every damn thing else. So what is the breaking point for you
Whenever
to
that's
snap
his
out
breaking
of it?
point.
But
Whenever
don't
that's his
get rid of
breaking
the
point.
pictures, because
But
oh Lord forbids that you have to come
when
back
he
to
is
reality.
ready to, when he can't take it no more, he needs to leave. You don't do that to someone because you
Okay,
can't get
so
it
he
back.
should have just kicked you out the house and then kept the kids and everything else. Got it.
Oh,
Makes
baby, that
perfect
can never
sense.
happen again in my situation. However,
That makes perfect sense.
I believe it should have been up to her to delete or do whatever to those pictures.
thank
Exactly.
you.
He don't have that right. He
The
don't have that
fuck?
picture right. And
I
listen, Tara,
hate
I'm
that y'all
gonna
keep saying he
side
don't
with you.
have a
I'm
right,
gonna
because
side with you
what
because I
part
had a cousin
of
who was like
one
my
did y'all
brother.
miss?
We grew up in the same household. He was found in the Mississippi River. Okay, so unsolved murder, everything, and I still to this day go look at his stuff. So I'm right with you.
That's
Okay, even though I'm in therapy,
wonderful.
I still hold on to different memories. So again, if my man did that to me, he will be out the
I'm
fucking
not
door.
talking about your
That's
man.
for
I
me
said
to
your
decide when
husband. Y'all
I'm
are
ready
one.
to
At
delete all
what
of that shit,
point of
okay?
your
Not for him.
delusion do they
That
step
part.
in?
So
But
to
both
each
of
Hey,
his
y'all
hey,
own.
making a
Ricky.
Your
good
delusion and
point
your
though.
psychotic break do they step
Both of
in?
y'all making a good point though.
This is the
Both of
million
y'all
dollar
making a good
thing,
point,
man.
man.
The where the crime came in point blank period is that fuckaroo here decided to take liberties on his own and do that shit. He
And
didn't
erase.
consult her. He
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? He just did it. He made an executive decision
Yeah.
on motherfucking their mental.
Without. Yeah.
That's where he fucked up. Everything you said, Ricky, is fact.
Yeah.
Louis, everything you said is fact against the
Facts.
shit.
Yeah.
Where dude
Facts.
fucked up, no ifs,
Facts.
ands, or maybes, is that nigga took liberties
When he
with
erased
doing
that
some
shit.
shit. Like, yeah, he erased that shit and then was like, baby, I saved you.
Yeah.
Bitch, no, you didn't. You sissy saying around here. The fuck, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
You
should have
she
ain't
called
probably
saying
her.
really,
shit.
You should
she
have
probably
called her.
could have really spiral now because she can't get it back. Or if he thought she was crazy, she really about to be crazy now.
Yeah, no, you don't play with nobody. You don't look. Let me tell you something. I understand this holy union, motherfucking we are one bullshit. But man, hey, at the end of the day, man, y'all are two individuals that came together, man. At the end of the fucking day, we all have people we love and care about. We all have motherfucking memories with these people. And as we get older, we have more time behind us than we have in front of us. A lot of people that died or behind us. All we have is these fucking memories. Stripping me of any of them, yeah, you can, yeah, you it's open season for however the fuck that person choose to react. Simple
Teresa,
as that.
Teresa said, sorry to hear that news about your mom. Radiant
Yeah,
said,
man.
if a
Send my
person can't
condolences to
support
all of
me
them.
as I grieve, we are not compatible when I am good. And Teresa said, what gives you the right to dictate I gotta delete my access because you're ready for me not to have
Cause
access?
you ready for me to move on. Yeah, what the fuck?
If what I'm doing
But
is too much for you and you can't stay with me through it, then leave.
Thank you.
Hey,
So which would be better though?
a wise,
Which would be
thick
better
chocolate
though?
woman once said, "If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself."
Hey, which would be better though? Would it be better to leave a person like that when they like that, or would it be better to
Yes,
try to do whatever you feel like you need to do to get them back
The whatever
to
can't be
normal?
this. You can have her 5150. You can do a lot of things before you do this. This definite
But
thing
see,
that can't be undone is too far.
I'm asking the question though. What if it's too much for him,
I'm
and
confused
he
because
feel
like
like that it's
Facebook's memories
affecting the way
pops
the
up
relationship
regardless if
going
you're
in the way
friends
that
with
he
them or
wants to be in the
not.
relationship? Should he just leave the person when they in that state? What would
Yeah.
like
No, you try. You
huh?
like we,
No,
no,
we
you
all
you
said
should
try,
at
you
but
first
should
you
you
leave them
try.
sometimes
just
it
like
don't
that.
get there.
You
But
leave them and
if
you
they
wait
don't want
until
to
they
I
figure
listen
it
can't
out.
hear you,
and they
man.
don't want to come out of it, if you try to compromise with them and they don't want to leave and they don't want to come out of it, you can't stand it forever. But
You
you
know what
do try because you love them, you married. But if they
you know
don't want
what
to
I just
listen, then maybe you
realized?
gotta go.
You know
Louis,
what I
you
just
leave them.
realized?
You
Right,
leave them in there.
exactly.
You leave them
Facebook
in
is
it.
more important to some of us than others.
Hey,
What you
can
say,
I say
Tam?
this before
Huh?
before we move to the next topic?
I'm ready to. That's what I'm saying. Facebook is not that important. Can we move on?
Can I say this before we move on to this next topic?
Go ahead,
Hey,
Wayne.
around the time, because this, I see everybody got somebody they love that they lost and would be very pissed if this happened. Hey, when my brother died, a girl I was talking to at the time, motherfucking, she was like, "You changed, you different." And she meant well, but I felt like she was rushing me like a motherfucker to get over it. Like I didn't talk to family, I didn't talk to friends. Hey, I was grieving because I lost, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never lost blood before, at least blood that I cared about before. You know what I'm saying? So, and that led to the downfall of our relationship. I say that for this $1 million reason, man, is that you can't force a motherfucker to move on when you're ready. A motherfucker don't have to be ready when you want them to be ready, but you don't have to wait either. That so you know what I'm saying. So yes, to answer Louis saying it would be best if you just leave if you can't take it. We can
Absolutely.
move on.
All right, next topic.
Keeping the peace should never mean not speaking up. I need you to speak up. What are you sacrificing to keep said peace? More than likely, you're suppressing valid concerns to keep the peace with the person who is more than likely a large part of the concern. If you have this belief that speaking up is going to cause conflict, speaking up does not equate to conflict. It's dialogue. You are not a caretaker of your partner's mood. It's okay to be mindful of how their moods are, but you're not a caretaker of their mood. So if you're that person who's like, let me keep on adjusting my behavior so I don't upset them or I don't throw them off, you're not really keeping the peace. Peace should be throughout the relationship or the marital dynamic, not just simply about keeping the peace and maintaining the peace for one person. Because in order for you to do so, you have to be accommodating, a people pleaser, or make a sacrifice for yourself, which is not always good for you. So how long will you put your emotions to the side to keep said peace? First, stop being pretentious. The pressure of trying to keep this cheerful disposition draining. And people know when you're being fake. You may not think they do, but they know it. Just a little token to drop in your box. Remember, your well-being is not contingent on other people's happiness. Your well-being is not contingent on keeping other people happy or their own personal happiness. Okay? I wish you all the best. Happy, healthy relationships. Bye, babies.
All right, Louis, I'm gonna let you take this one first.
Yeah,
Facts.
yes, I agree with her. I like when she say what she say. You know, you most definitely can't always tiptoe around being you. I feel like the best relationships are the most transparent relationships. I feel like when you come into a relationship, you should be looking for peace, love, and support. And if you can't get those three elements inside of that relationship, then that ain't something that you should be invested into because you can only put up with pleasing somebody for so long before you need to be pleased too. You know what I mean? It's a give take. You gotta put something into it, and it gotta be reciprocated. So I do understand that. And that's how I feel about it.
All right. Asia says I agree with her 100%. It's draining to walk on eggshells. And Freelance Saber said, "Hi, G Soldier. G Soldier, how are you?" Bars. All right, Tab.
I
You ain't
said
gonna
bye,
answer the man?
freelancer, because he got to talk to everybody.
But you ain't gonna answer the man? You gonna say I'm fine?
Hi, what's going on with it?
Right. You ain't even
What's
answer that.
going on
G
with a
Soldier on
freelance?
this panel
Nigga
Salute
tonight.
to
read,
Okay,
freelance.
G
he
Hey,
Soldier.
listen,
read your shit and was like,
freelance.
fuck you,
Freelance
bro.
he is a guy. He's a guy. He want to grow by social media. So we gonna chat. Salute to you, freelancer. Bars. We gonna talk. Hold on. Jackie says, "I believe speaking on the issue is always better than silence. Verbal expressions is how you protect your peace. It's self-care one-on-one. Don't hold anything." And Asia says, "I agree with him." All right, Tabitha.
Who is him?
My feet hurt because it stepped all on my
Big,
toes.
big
I'm a
Louis.
people
Talking
pleaser by
about Louis.
nature.
How about Louis?
So
Okay.
it comes to me by nature. So it's hard. It's a behavior that you have to unlearn if you're that type of way. So
All right, Nucci.
All right, so look, it's a way to be uh good to people and be a people pleaser and all that shit without going beyond your means and needs and not taking care of yourself and disrespecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where the shit be unbalanced is you will have people who are they true users and they ain't giving nothing back. It's not a 50-50 thing. You know what I'm saying? They only give uh when the shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? They trying to fix shit instead of being a 50-50 person. You know what I mean? So um
What
that's
do
how
you
you
mean?
get
What do
good
you
sense of
mean by that, Nushi? What you mean as far as keeping the peace? What do you mean?
yeah, just as far as like, contributing to the peace and all that little shit. Some people just take from the relationship, but they want you to give and be nice and sweet and all this shit to them. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. So it's it's like I said, it's a give and take thing on both ends. So if you ain't willing to give what you getting, you know what I'm saying, and stuff,
You
you
shouldn't
don't
be
deserve it.
receiving it. You shouldn't be.
Right, exactly. So I mean, shit, that's what it is. Shit, everybody said everything else.
All right, Radiant said, "Respectable communication is key. Also, don't ignore your partner when a conversation needs to be had." All right, go ahead, Stacey.
Yeah, I think that that's the most important thing. Good job, Radiant, because communication is always going to be the key for anything, really. You must be willing to talk about it. If something's bothering you, don't just shut your partner down and I don't want to talk about it. And if you don't have time to talk about it right then and there, make time to meet and talk with your partner and all of that. It's not about shutting nobody down. What you give is what you get primarily. So if you're not giving respect and or the peace, then you're not going to get respect or peace. So I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I want my peace. I want my peace." But if you're not giving that peace, you're not going to get peace. If you're bringing the drama, you're going to get the drama. If you have people, you understand what I'm saying. So what you give is what you're gonna get. So I think both people should be in a respectable place to have a communication that's going to help with anything that's going on, and you shouldn't be seeking out other people to be in your business or to communicate for you. So that's where that's what I feel. That part.
All right, Ricky, before you go, Radiant said, "One person is bothered in a relationship, there is no peace." And she said, "Facts, Stacey." Go ahead, Ricky.
I forgot what the question was. The video.
Yo, peace. You starting to act like the weed smokers.
I'm always at peace. I was that person that was always trying to make sure everybody else was good. I was pouring into everybody else and not getting the same back in return. I don't have them problems now. I go 86 a person quick. Cut them out of my life. I'm all about my peace. It don't matter if it's work, kids. I don't care who gotta go. Everything must go. Maybe even you. Never know. Like
The
I'm all
kids
about
gotta
my peace.
go.
The pigs gotta go. All right,
Hey,
kid.
listen.
Take you out to the phone.
I don't care who has to go. I'm all about my peace. Y'all see this? I'm peaceful.
And that's what she said. All right. Tara, off before I get to you to read this, Asia said women often stay silent to try their best not to nag. I hate to say this, but some men complain about women expressing their emotions. Therefore, hold on, I had to bring one. Therefore, women hold back to not nag. Yet that's a quick way to lose yourself.
Facts.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, my biggest problem with this is people don't speak up, and then, okay, let's just say your person is doing something that you don't like, and you never say anything. You let it slide. You let it slide. By the 20th time, you're ready to explode, and it's like World War 27, and they didn't even know you were bothered. When you don't communicate, eventually it's going to eat you through until you snap on them, and now y'all fighting because you don't know how to communicate. And if you're the type of person who's with someone and you're like, I can't speak up because it's gonna turn into an argument. Or I just, I feel like because this person has done this one time before that it's just you maybe shouldn't be with that person. You have to communicate. It's the best thing that we have in relationships with each other. If you're bothered, if you're hurt, if you're scared, if you're worried, you're concerned, if you don't open up about that, how can I be of help to you? How can I help you de-stress? How can I help you heal? How can I be whatever you need? If you just wanted a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen, I can't be any of those things because you're locking me out. And again, eventually you're going to snap. And who's going to catch it? Me, unprepared me, unknowing me. So I think that you have to speak up for yourself. Pick the right time. Lord Jesus, don't do it in the middle of a fight y'all already having. Don't do it when your person's having a mental breakdown about work or something like that. Make sure you take care and consideration with these things, but you definitely can't hold it in. It's not productive.
All right, Wayne.
Um, fuck. I know this is some shit about peace and tips on and all this other shit.
Mhm.
I don't know the exact question, but I do have a somewhat prerequisite answer. And if it answers, it answers.
Kitty was saying if you need to talk, if something is bothering you, you want to walk on eggshells and keep the shit to yourself and never speak up for yourself and just let the other person guide the relationship while you're meek. And well, first of all, you would never have this problem, but while you're meek and you never speak on it, don't do that. You have to communicate with that person if you ever have any chance of hoping to fix whatever the hell is wrong. So she was saying, speak up for yourself in a relationship.
All right, cool. Now that I know that that's the exact thing, yeah, I'm not going. I'm not fucking walking on eggshells for a motherfucking soul. And anybody that think I am can feel free to inhale sausage. Motherfucking, if I'm uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable. And I'm only going to speak on my uncomfort, you know what I'm saying? At best, a good one time. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, me personally, I feel like motherfuckers be afraid of the person that they dealing with. That's why they don't speak up. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, look, I no longer have time for things that serve me no purpose and it doesn't benefit me. So, and I'm not going to be uncomfortable so you can feel comfortable. I haven't said this on this show in a while, but if your happiness means my unhappiness, then fuck your happiness. Let's just take the word happiness and just use comfort. If your comfort means my discomfort, then fuck your comfort. We all gonna be sleeping on lumpy mattresses around this motherfucker until we get this shit resolved, or motherfuckers just say we going our separate ways. But I'm not walking on eggshells for a bitch ass soul.
All right. Jackie said, welcome back, Wayne. Miss you. You definitely add a different dynamic to the mix. Hey, Ricky, glad to see you back too, Queen. All right. I think everybody went. Okay. Next topic says, when you are in a relationship, what do you absolutely love for your mate to do for you other than shutting up and being quiet?
I'm so glad they put that because the men always say, "Shut up and be quiet."
Go ahead, Ricky.
I love for my man to. I love for us to just lay in the bed sometimes and just cuddle. Like that's amazing. Like let me lay on you.
All right, Tad.
To do
Dad,
40.
before you go, I'm finna roll out, y'all. I got some stuff I gotta take care of.
All
Y'all
right,
be
Ricky.
easy. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Good
Lord.
night. Good to see you.
Bye.
Go ahead, Tad.
I love for someone to prepare my bath.
Oh, that's sexy.
Those are the most memorable things to me in the past.
Trash.
Oh, that's sexy.
Trash. You know what? I almost said something.
How is that trash when you do all of that? Get out of here.
I was gonna say you must not ever. Who raised you?
Right. Get the hell out.
Nobody.
Oh,
No.
that's sexy.
Go
I
ahead.
like that.
I like, and you don't have to ever worry about what.
All right, go ahead. Who raised this?
Oh my God.
So y'all didn't hear me.
No,
Like,
he took you off the
how he gonna
screen.
say what?
All right, everybody got time to listen to that shit. No.
Baby,
I'm just
stop.
wondering, how can you say?
All right, everybody got time to listen to that.
Good night.
I thought, don't she got like, hey Lacey, don't she got like 7 cards where you can't do this to her though? She got like 7 of them where you can't do this.
already read out.
It's on now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Tara.
sorry, Tab.
First of all, why in the would you ever even care about what I like? How can what I like ever?
All right, go ahead, Tara. What you will say?
That part. Worry about what she likes, not me. Her.
I am definitely.
I like.
You know what? Anybody want to who raised this nigga?
Stop
I know why
it,
you're
baby.
mad. I know why you're mad. It's okay.
Go ahead. I'm not mad at that.
I don't even want to talk no more.
You
Go ahead.
know, you look, we here, you know that part.
I like quality time and attention and physical touch. So in anything
Want to
that
do the nasty?
we're not even that though, because I mean, you know, I love that, you know. But no, I mean, like seriously, I just want to. We can lay up and watch like Hell's Kitchen, some shit. If I'm digging a person and I want to be around them, we can do things I would never do on my own. Like I like the ease of being with someone and watching a show or just to exist in that space with them. I need attention. I'm a type of person. I'm a Sagittarius through and through. I love attention. I love affection. I want you to touch me. I want you to just chill with me. We don't even have to be speaking, but you know, that just means a lot to me. Even if I send you 100 reels, I want you to like all them motherfuckers or laugh at all them motherfuckers, whatever. I just need attention in any mode that I'm in that moment. So just paying attention to me, spending time with me means everything to me.
All right, Louis.
Really?
I miss a few things, but I would say like
drown them in your
like
energy,
massage,
girls.
Stuff like that. After a long day, you done been grinding. You get outside. All that good stuff.
You said a massage.
Just being attentive. You know what I'm saying? Being attentive to your needs outside of whatever's going on out there in the free. You know what I'm saying? When you be able to come into your space with that person know how to, you know what I'm saying, make a house a home for you and make you like, take off that arm and leave it out there and come into a whole different space,
All right.
That sounds easy.
Yes, thank you.
Simple.
You said, go ahead, Stacey. Oh, okay. Well, surprise me, baby. Because, I mean, he already do a lot. So just surprise me. I love when he surprise me. It could be just I don't know, a Tuesday, and I'm not expecting anything, and here he go with something, or he ordered me something. I love that type of stuff. Just being spontaneous, just surprising me, and I'm not even looking for nothing, And it don't have to be anything major, anything big, but just the thought, just knowing that I was on your mind, you were thinking about me, I was in your thoughts. That's me, because he already do all of that, like the bath and the rose petals and stuff. He's so romantic.
If I would have got the finish, I like them to create my peace, like my Zen area, because I like to meditate. And so if they could be part of that with me, that's amazing. But that ignorant ass over there that don't have the boss to show his face on the screen kept putting me in the back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right,
Oh my God.
Lucci.
Shit. With me, man, fuck. I don't know, man. I'm simple. I'm simple as shit for real.
I thought he said fucking. I thought that was his answer. Lord Jesus.
I would at the end of my day, like I like to just sit and chill. You know what I'm saying?
You know how to roll your blunts
and stuff. So if a motherfucker did just sit and chill and like have probably some good movie or good scary movie or some shit that I would like to watch that I already picked out, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta fucking go look at the TV and be like, oh, what I wanna watch. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit. That'd be cool. And then roll my blunt and then put one of those little lip gloss kisses on the tip. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to smoke, but you know what I'm saying? Just put your lips around the tip of that motherfucker and shit where you know I'm gonna smoke out that motherfucker. Pick my smoking end.
Are you for real,
Oh my God.
Pick my smoking end. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, put your lips around that motherfucker with your lip gloss on it. You know what I'm saying? So
put your lips around what?
I'll be like, my blunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Oh no.
What's this question again? I just want to know how I'm answering this exactly what the question I had.
It says when you're in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading across the screen. When you're in a relationship, what do you absolutely love for your mate to do for you other than shutting up or being quiet?
What do I love for my mate to do outside of shutting the fuck up?
Can't stand this. Jesus.
Let me see. It's a couple things. If I had to pick off the top of my head, I would say take interest in what the fuck I use to decompress. My dating life has been like weapons grade dumpster meat in this calendar year, and a lot of these motherfucking girls are very self-absorbed with themselves and only what they care about, and I don't like that shit at all. So it's like, hey, if you see me interested in something and you know this is what draws my attention, ask me questions about it without being fucking condescending. Like, if you see me in this motherfucker playing this motherfucking game, I enjoy it. Especially because I spent my money on this goddamn PS5. So obviously I fucking enjoy it. Hey, ask, okay, what's this? Why do you do that? This, that, and the third. Don't be saying no dumb shit like, you play games and no. Like, yeah, see, that's why I'm gonna want you to shut the fuck up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, take interest in shit that brings me, you know what I'm saying, that brings me peace. I can get real jiggy with that. That ain't something I really have had a lot in life. So that would help. Also a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I be long-winded on these topics or anything that I have interest in. A good conversation is fucking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Something I can laugh, I can be goofy, shit like that. I gotta be this old mean mugging ass nigga. I gotta be every time I step out my door. Then yeah, baby, I'm saying find you something else to do.
Radiant said unexpected little things, taking off work for the day to spend.
That's a good one.
Picking flowers rather than buying, leaving love notes, surprise road trip.
Yeah, I ain't taking off work. I ain't doing that.
Yes,
I ain't taking off work.
Yes.
All right, last topic. Let me go to the last topic.
Did not expect consideration from a woman until I got it. And now I be goddamned if a woman come by here and not be considerate and I let her slide. I didn't know that I needed to be spoken to in a gentle way until a woman did it. I didn't know I needed to have space held for me emotionally until a woman did it. So do I expect way more? And don't that's not even to mention the work that I've done in my own life. This is about yes, men actually are raising our standard. It's happening slowly and surely, but it is happening. And I think right now we at this stalemate because women are raising theirs too. You feel me? So we all kind of looking at each other like, what else do you do? You know what I'm saying? Because no, I'm gonna keep it as candid as I can. For the longest time, money was enough. It was enough. You make you a decent living, you could find you a woman. Whether y'all loved each other or not wasn't the point. Y'all could find somebody. You had some on you, you could bear some kids, take care of a home, you could find you a man. That's not gonna work for nobody no more. So men are like, all right, you got shorty, what else? The last chick got that. Like, I ain't even have to work for that. So if you don't got more than that, what's up? And the same thing with ladies looking at the men. Like, big dog, I got my own 6 figures, so what else do you do aside from come with money? So it's like, yes, we are all raising our standards. What the problem is, we've hit a stalemate because this is new territory for everybody.
Oh, I just love him so much.
All right, Tara, go ahead, take it.
Of course, I agree with the great Trip. He has no doppelgangers, so make that clear. I think that in this situation, this is true. And I've been saying this everywhere I go. This is why it feels like Battle of the Sexes all the damn time, because everybody has figured out that they don't want to do what is traditionally, in the record books. We want to absolutely come up with something new. We feel like the men had to suffer through it. The men are speaking up for themselves now. They're being vulnerable, being more emotional, coming in, to consciousness with their emotions and trying to figure out how to deal with that. We're trying to figure out how to deal with that, as these are a different type of men that we are dealing with. And at the same time, everybody want to know what the table is, who bringing what to the table, and all this other foolishness. I think if we step back for a moment and just focus on what we want and what we need, and then go out there and be honest with people and say, this is what I want, this is what I need, is this what you're looking for? And then move accordingly. Instead of sitting back here arguing with each other about who's right or wrong and who deserves what, and who, it's time for women to propose. It's time for women to ask a man out. It's time, everything that men have ever been through, now it's time for women to deal with that. Let's only focus on the man and bash the women. That's not going to get us anywhere. We have to come together and just say, as an individual, as Tara Michelle, this is what I need from a man. Are you that? Do you want to bring that? And then you tell me what you need as a woman, and I have to be honest. Can I provide that? Can I do that? And we move that way. The rest doesn't matter, because what everybody else needs and one is looking for doesn't apply to us. This is about you and me. And so that's what we need to figure out.
All right, Nucci.
I ain't heard the whole video, but I'm pretty much got the gist of it. But look, it's a growing thing, man. I say this shit a lot, man. People need to grow the fuck up. If you think more shit like a fucking adult, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you'll understand other people more. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that you trying to be with. Your friends and so on. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple to me.
All right, let me read this. Radiant said he can do it when he's the boss. I love the level up. She said yes. And she said, I preach this to my daughter all the time. Cute and fine means nothing. Dollars mean nothing. What else do you have going on, sis? Can you handle emotions, intellect, and his real needs? All right, Louis.
I do feel like it's a situation where standards are being raised on both sides. I would say more so on the men's side. I think that a lot of men, because I think for a long time, women that looked attractive and that had a fat butt got away with that. But now everybody know how to beautify themselves with makeup, with weave, and they can go get a butt job. So you got more people with that. Then you had women that was actually bossing up and was starting to make money and coming about money, and it was like, oh, I'm a boss chick, I got money, so So it's like, okay, more variety of women are being able to start their own businesses and being about their money. So you can't really hang on to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's like what's your quality as a woman? What type? What are you a nurse or you a good mother or do you know how to treat me as the man that I want to be treated like? And I think that for a quality man, that kind of offset a woman. And I feel like that you do have, you have to learn the person you in the space with. I feel like you first have to find somebody that you like. And then you have to learn that person because it ain't just about you and what you want. So when people come into space, especially women, they come into space and they be like, well, I like you or you like me. Okay, this. First, you got to get to know the person because you might want something from this person that they're not able to give or that they're not willing to give. So you have to get to know the person and say, okay, let me sit back and watch this for a second and let me make sure that this person, before you just get to just thinking that just because you communicate that that's what you're going to get. It don't work like that.
All right, Stacy.
Yeah, everybody's bossing up nowadays, so that don't mean. I just really think that you have to be able to like that person at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like have that person in your space. Like be happy to greet that person and see them and be around and do stuff with them. Whether you're cooking, whether you're going to the show, just being adaptable. I think that's much needed. Because everybody's bossing up. The money, the everything. Women are more independent. The men are even stepping up their game now. So I think as long as you can stand that person, y'all get along well, and you guys are doing things together, whether it be business, whether it be personal, whatever. Just being able to stand that person and being around them and in that good feel. So I think that's what's important.
All right, let me get on the screen where Tab get her answers because she said I want on the screen. There you go, Tab. Go ahead.
I'm sick of him today. I'm sorry. To the video first. I did like that he did speak on both sides, men and women. He did attest to.
Yeah.
And I do think that both genders are at a stalemate, though, because like you said, everyone said, I agree with everybody else. Everyone is bossed up or whatever. But I do think that's why we have to focus more on like the old school values, like courting and getting to know each other. Like I've said, we're all saying the same things, but I think that's why we as a people keep saying people need to get back to like the old school type vibes because we all are on kind of like the same playing field for real. But I'm still not taking out any trash.
I know that's right. Say it
Or
again.
changing light bulbs, you gotta be at least 6 feet. I like tall ceilings.
Radiant said I had to get myself together on that too. Go ahead, Wayne.
Fuck, what was I about to say? First things first, Trip learned everything he know from me. So let's
What?
get that out the way.
What?
Let's
Wait a
get that.
second. Before you get started, Wayne, and I
Get
know I'm
that out.
interrupted, and I love you, brother. Huh?
Let's get that out the way.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Get that out the fucking way. Get that out the fucking way. Let's not forget who the fuck the original is around this bitch.
Oh
You're not
my
gonna be.
God.
Talk that shit, Wayne.
No, don't encourage the foolishness.
That's
Y'all
not.
like two different end of the spectrums, kind of.
We really not. We really not. The only difference is that nigga choose peace and I choose violence. But it's two.
Two different ends of the spectrum, brother.
The only difference is, Lord Jesus.
The only difference is that nigga he actually gives a fuck about not hurting feelings, and I can say motherfuckers can suck dick with their feelings.
I apologize, y'all. That's the same.
That means that's the only vast difference. You think that's the only vast difference.
That's the only goddamn difference you need.
It's really not, because you know what I'm saying. Last time I checked, medicine don't taste good.
No way. This nigga is the youngest old dude I ever met in my life.
Anywho,
Ray said I teach her about being gas light into the thinking she is his everything. Also, if she is, he will show her. Go ahead, Wayne.
Hey, man, going on that tangent, I literally just forgot when you just said you had to read that comment. What's the exact question? What was the exact shit he said in the thing? Because I know I heard this video before. You don't got to play the video, just paraphrase it.
He talk about consideration for, like, now how women he needs to be.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, the stalemate thing. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, the nigga not lying. Motherfucking people are raising their standards. For the longest time, for the very longest time, it was motherfucking Gil show up and niggas entertain. And now niggas is like, yeah, baby, yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? You got a coochie, and she had a coochie. The one before that got a coochie. The one after you gonna have it. That ain't enough. Okay, you got a degree. You got a degree. You got a degree. You know what I'm saying? You cool with your degree. You don't use your degree. You think your degree make you better than every, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? For the longest time, when it comes to dating, if dating was a barbecue, girls just showed up with appetites and other people and more miles and shit, and niggas provided for it. Now niggas is asking motherfuckers to show up with more, and they like, okay, I'll bring the cups, I'll bring the plastic forks and the fucking soda don't nobody drink. That's that whole I'm not taking out no trash, I'm not washing no car, but yeah, whatever. That's beside the point. Point being made is
No,
that point being made is that on both sides of the spectrum, it is a stalemate because motherfuckers tired of wasting their fucking time. That's really all the fuck it is. It's like, hey, because hey, every man on here, fuck every man, everybody with man in whatever they are can agree to this. Man and woman can agree to this. Every fucking day, there's some new shit that come out that men can't do. We can't cook, we can't dress. If you love your fucking kids too much, you creepy. Niggas can't change their daughter's fucking diet. It's every goddamn day. It's some new shit that we can't do. All because motherfuckers, hey, baby, you gotta come with more than just being cute. Bitch, I'm attractive too. The fuck? You gotta come with more. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And asking to put in effort when you originally didn't have to put in little to none, a lot of motherfuckers get offended at that. And me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Women are bossing up. That's fine. That's great. My whole thing is be realistic. Because if you want my honest opinion, I feel like a lot of women boss up so they can finally treat a man the way they've been treated. And it's some niggas that's gonna go for that. Wayne is not. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You gonna watch how the fuck you talk to me. You gonna watch how the fuck you treat me. And on the flip side of that, is dudes who see girls making paper and all this other shit, and they niggas want to get flown out now and all this other shit. And if you can find a girl, if you can find a girl that's, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna go for that, more power to you. But at the same time, nigga, she's not wrong for asking for what the fuck she can provide. She can provide it for herself. So, nigga, if she say you have to meet me here or better, she's not wrong for asking for that. So, you know what I'm saying? Stalemate is that which side gonna cave first. And you know what I'm saying? That varies on a case by case basis.
Appreciate you for coming on, Wayne. We had a great show. Let the people know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
What is the snap, crackle, and popping?
I don't know
I
what
don't
the
know
fuck
what
that
that
is.
is.
That shit is annoying me. But anywho, I got work and fatherhood to deal with. That's really all I got. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at that nigga Trip, man, go over some more notes, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, the nigga learned, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Please.
saying? So it's a good brother, man. He
Why you
under the
ain't put him
Wayne
in the
Mark.
backstage yet for the bullshit he talking? Who
He
ready to do
under
this?
the Wayne Mark mentorship program and shit.
Jesus,
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying? And
He
you
full of
know,
shit.
I'm not finna listen to
you
this
know,
crazy
so,
shit.
Did he have to use the coupon code?
nah, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's a good brother, man. He's a good dude. You know what I'm
Now you
saying?
know
He
damn
mean well.
well.
It's a
Lacey,
good
you
brother.
play
That's a
too much.
good dude. He mean well. Also, nobody who never mind. I'm not gonna go there for. We gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna choose violence. I'm gonna give you the bubble gum flavored medicine that motherfucker. All I'm gonna say is this: nobody who actually went for the shit and praised the nigga for being the GOAT on this show or anything like that can ever tell me about my opinions being not right. Just because you don't like the flavor don't mean it's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? So you do with that information what you will. Y'all be
that was
cool.
hard.
Y'all be cool.
All right, salute. Stacey, let them know where they can find you at. You got
My
anything?
who?
After this show tonight, hey, you can find me trying to have some peace. No, but oh my God, I got a lot going on, y'all, but I don't care to really talk about it. I just want everybody to be peaceful, love on your peoples and all that. And please don't let nobody delete to your loved ones' pages or
Like
anything.
for real, for real.
For real, because that's I mean, I don't care if you're going through trauma or whatever, you feel they need therapy or whatever. Okay, help them through it, but don't take that away from them. And so with that being said, I'm gonna be celebrating my anniversary tomorrow. Woo-hoo. But
Happy
anyway,
anniversary.
thank you. Anyway, I'm just happy to be alive.
Right.
Yeah. In a
Who
good
raised what?
space.
Happy
And a good,
anniversary.
Well, who
thank
raised
you. In a
you?
good space. I'm happy to be alive in a good space, y'all. So that part.
All right, Tara, let them know where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
You can find me back on YouTube finally after a 3-month hiatus, Opinionated Sense. And you can find me on Instagram, opinionated_sense. You can also find me on One Man and One Woman, the podcast, which is on all streaming platforms. And yeah, I'm with Stacey on that. It's been a crazy year, and I've had a lot of losses in my family. And just love on your loved ones. I don't care, young, old, people who you expect to be, you just don't know. So love on them, be good to yourself, be kind to others, and we'll see y'all next week.
Hold on, Tara. What happened to one man, one woman?
You do it better than I
Say it
do. I'm
like
gonna have you
that.
do it from now on.
Say it like that.
Is it
I
on
don't know what I'm talking about.
Tabitha,
You
let
say
them
what?
know. Tabitha, let them know where they can find you at.
Tell them to say it too. Tell them, let me hear you say it.
I don't know. My name Bennett. I ain't in it.
She mad.
I'm mad tonight. Just you can't find me. I'm mad. I want to go off on Lacey so bad. Everything I want to say is gonna put me in the back room. So
Look, you everywhere but nowhere.
to
We
the
can
group
find
chat I go.
Why you gotta go? Why you gotta go off on me?
Well, I liked her answer. I've never had a man run the bath for me before. I think that is
Girl,
incredibly
they like the
sexy.
candles and like all the stuff in there you like to soak in and all that type of stuff. You be able to just relax there. Your straight
That's
hair get all
beautiful.
fluffy and puffy when you come out, and they just slide in there with you. You just stay in there, and then the music and you sweating. It's the best. Be in about 4 hours.
I love it. That's very sexy. I love that.
It
Mhm.
sounds like somebody with stanky balls don't like baths.
Oh my God.
Lucy, let them know where they can find you. And you got
People need a soak.
Shit, man. Yeah, you can find me on everythingcrimescene.com. That's where you're gonna find all my shit. Everything on there. It's everythingcrimescene.com.
That's
Uh
what's up.
this fashion shit, hey, went good yesterday, and I ain't even had that much product in that motherfucker, but it went real nice. And the reviews and stuff is great. You know what I'm saying? So
Good job.
I'm in another fashion show coming next month. It's a fashion off. It's like a fucking rap battle for fashion. So it's like my shit gonna be walking against somebody else's, and then they gonna judge it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
So
up.
uh, it's
It was
some
kind
hood
of cool
shit.
because at the fashion show, like the host was trying to hype people up and they was bored, like. And then when his stuff walked out, like the crowd finally started getting hype, and I was sitting in the audience at this point, and I could hear people saying like, "Oh, this is nice, this is nice," because at first it was like kind of whack and bunk stuff coming out, so it was kind of cool. You can hear people like you like people's stuff because they're your people,
Tara,
but when you hear
people
slander,
are watching this. People
I don't care. I tell the truth.
Stop
If I
playing.
get them behind their back, I won't say it in their face too. I
Oh
don't mean
my
no harm. It's
God.
honest.
I
But
be trying
as
to
the
be
show
so
just
nice.
got better and better. So that's why I was like, you should have came too because it was cool. It was like good to hear. And this one here, he knew how to talk. He got up there. He did not be like, yeah. He got up there. I said, did you practice this? He got up there like he was for real CEO mogul. I was proud
That's
of
what's
him.
up. That's what's up, bro.
For sure, for
Boo.
sure.
Salute. All right, y'all, and y'all already know this. Stay tuned for what I got cracking. So we'll see y'all next week, same bat time,
Hey,
same
hey,
bat time.
Tara, don't be smelling that perfume no more on the show like that. It looked like you took 12 bumps of coke.
Listen, hey,
Bro,
nah,
John, sit
somebody
down.
sent me this, bro. It's
Sit down.
terrible. Like I was trying to find something I could say nice, because I'm gonna eviscerate this thing. I feel bad, but this is terrible.
At
Oh
least
my
you
God.
ain't said the name, so we good. You ain't
Not
talking.
yet.
Next week.
I'm
Good
gonna
night,
play
everybody.
their ass on my channel.
Good night,
See y'all
y'all.
next week.
Good night,
Goodbye.
Good night.